Reality is a funny thing. In the endless cosmos, not a single individual truly knows what it is. We're all thrown into a material world with no purpose to define us, no goal to guide us. With that in mind, who is to say the line that separates our figurative actuality and the stories we write has any credence at all? Perhaps the land of fables is real, and out here is the fallacy. Or maybe they're one and the same, working in tandem with each other to further perpetuate the myth of evolution. Either way, every ending is destined to be the same, no matter the journey, no matter the hardship. Will we ever see an end to this pointless cycle? Time will tell. After all, I'm not the one holding the pen.
How are things looking up there, pal?
Good so far. After you cross the walkway, the facility's entrance should be unguarded. Provided, of course, there aren't any hidden sensors.
You were saying?
Multiple egg ponds straight ahead! The EMP has a short radius, meaning the detonation will only be of any real use once you make it inside.
So these rust buckets have to be taken out the good old-fashioned way, huh? Cool. This might actually be fun. That was a good stretch.
I see you've made it inside. The Chaos Emerald should be just past the arsenal and inside of communications.
Good thing Egghead has a poor imagination. These hideouts are getting too predictable.
Disabling the power will only give us a temporary advantage. It'll be back up in a minute tops. Should we wait until you get closer to the emerald?
Nah, now would be a good time.
Unauthorized entry detected. Surrender or be terminated.
Long time no see, Sage. You look different. Guess Eggy wasted no time integrating you into his robots.
I'll repeat. Surrender or be terminated.
The EMP is almost live. Get ready!
As nice as it'd be to catch up. We're kinda in a hurry.
That might have been premature. Most of the building's security will be up and running by the time you reach communications.
Hey, at least we saved time avoiding a fight with Daddy's little killing machine.
I'm tracking your position using Miles Electric. You're about to enter the armory.
Thanks for the heads up. Can't see a thing in here. That was quick.
Quicker than expected. On the bright side, his robot should stay powered down.
Bright side? Clobbering Eggman's toys is the best part.
Ironic. For those bound to be enslaved, to designate us as toys. Did you really expect a mere electromagnetic pulse to hinder my functionality? Underestimating Lord Eggman's genius will be your undoing.
Hey, Metal, new voice chip? Say, ever since Sage has been around, Dr. E has been growing a bit of a soft spot. How does it feel to no longer be the golden child? Struck a nerve?
Do you need any?
Don't worry, Tails. Just business as usual. Yeah!
Your juvenile freedom perfectly demonstrates everything wrong with this pitiful world, gorged with delusion. Only under the guidance of one mind can the universe reach its full potential.
Jeez, did you ever talk as much as Neo? Let's finish this! All bark and no bite. I liked you better on mute.
If Metal Sonic is here, Eggman must have expected us. I'll fly closer just in case.
We need to make a quick escape? Smart thinking, bud.
Just a little further until you reach communications. Anything that stands out?
Yeah. There's a big shiny crate at the end of the room just begging to be opened. Sure hope a giant mech doesn't fly down and squash me once I get too close. Just like clockwork.
I'll admit, it wasn't my most original scheme. But who needs originality when dealing with a pathetic rodent such as yourself?
Dunno. We've been doing this for a while now. Might want to consider changing it up a little.
Maybe. After you're dead and gone.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Get a load of this! Are bullets not to your liking? Try homing missiles! That's it, peasant! Run! Run for your life!
Hey, Dr. E. What do you get when you mix homing missiles and a fast hedgehog?
Get off of this machine, vermin! You're scratching the paint!
A scrambled egg!
Oh.
When will you learn, Eggman?
Sonic! It's a decoy!
Ho ho ho! Did you really think I'd risk my entire operation by showing up in person? Farewell, Warthog! Enjoy being blown to smithereens!
He must have activated the self-destruct system! Sonic, I'm blasting a hole in the southwest wall! Hurry!
This is more like it!
Hop on!
Yeah!
Well, that was a bust.
Cheer up, Tails. Da-da-da-da-da! Guess which super genius was dumb enough to use real bait?
The emerald!
Yep, this was a grade A win. Wanna celebrate with some chili dogs? Nowhere else makes these like Spagonia. Everything good, Tails? You've barely ate.
Huh? Yeah, guess I'm not really hungry.
What's up?
Nothing, just... I blew it again.
Wrecking an Eggman facility and stealing back a Chaos Emerald is your idea of blowing it?
That's the problem. You did that. All I did was give directions. Back on the Starfall Islands, I realized always relying on you to save the day won't allow me to improve. I thought things would be different going forward, but...
Hey, don't cut yourself short, Tails. I hear you've been helping all sorts of people on your own. Besides, I came to you, remember? This was just a friendly team-up. Nothing consistent.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Still, when Eggman causes more trouble, I think it'd be best if I handled it solo.
Knock yourself out. Just try not to rough him up too much, okay? Things just wouldn't be the same if Eggface retired.
I'll try to go easy on him. Thanks, Sonic. What do you plan on doing with the emerald?
Might hand over to Knuckles for safekeeping. Carrying it around isn't smart, and entrusting it to Gun would be even dumber.
That's a good call.
Speaking of plans, will I see you at the Empire City Festival?
Sorry, but Eggman will most definitely be coming after the remaining Chaos Emeralds, wherever they are. Even if he won't get all 7, this must be investigated.
Fair enough. Well, I better get going. See you around, little buddy.
See ya! Guess I'll handle the bill.
Is the bath ready?
Affirmative, boss!
Is the angry rubber duck preferred?
Whatever gave you that idea? Worthless scrap metal.
What was that?
I think he said germless zap cattle. Whatever that means.
Perhaps a short vacation is just what the doctor ordered. Station Square is always nice to terrorize this time of year.
What of the Chaos Emeralds?
Well, we still have this one, and those unreliable hooligans are due to hand me another. But after our recent setback, and the other 4 are either contained or lost, collecting all 7 will take some time. Time I'm not willing to spend when a new and twice as exciting scheme could be put into motion.
I'm sorry, Father. It was my responsibility to dispose of the intruders.
Don't worry, Sage. You're just getting adjusted is all. In hindsight, my robot should have been built with metallic shielding, more repellent to electromagnetic disruption. This can be a learning experience for both of us. Ah, look who decided to show up. What's your excuse, Metal? How could you lose to that loathsome pest?
Apologies, Lord Eggman.
Apologies don't exterminate annoying hedgehogs, do they? Years of upgrades and repairs have brought you no closer to ridding me of that thorn than when you were first created.
Worry not, Father. Sonic will fall eventually.
Yes, and he will be at my hand.
Like it was tonight?
Unlike you, I actually did some damage.
Surely not as much damage as your ego sustains.
You insolent!
Silence! To think Orbot and Cubot's bickering got grating.
Whatever do you mean, boss? We always got along.
Did not!
Did too!
Did not!
Did too!
Did not!
Did too!
Did not!
Did too!
What's this?
The emerald. It appears to be blinking.
Is that normal?
No, it most definitely is not. Something is up.
This dream again. That golden hedgehog must be nearby.
Elophis. I've already given my name.
There you are.
Look around and you'll find nothing but darkness. Sound familiar? Of course it does. This empty void is merely a reflection of your accursed past, present, and future. It is a destiny we both shared in another lifetime. But destiny often has a habit of falling short now, doesn't it? Truly a riveting exchange.
What is there to talk about? You're not real.
If only you knew the half of it. Everything is as real as nothing. Soon, that will become frighteningly apparent to even the most pitiful depths of sentient life. Before that time comes, you have one last chance.
To do what?
To subvert your destiny.
Come in. Ah, Rouge. Take a seat.
Good morning to you too, Commander. I assume you have another contract lined up.
What? I can't chat about the weather with one of my most effective agents?
Funny.
If your memory is as sharp as your instincts, I suppose you remember the promising lead we had on an Eggman facility that could possibly harboring one of his 2 stolen Chaos Emeralds.
Tell me the coordinates, and I'll do the rest.
Too late. This image was captured by one of our surveillance choppers. Take a look.
So Blue beat us to it. Guessing the board took it well?
It was all I could do to persuade them from investigating a conflict. But this could only continue for so long.
Don't you command all of Gun?
Everyone has a boss, Rouge.
Almost everyone.
In all seriousness, Not a day goes by where my superiors don't often wonder why a teenager is exempt from the same laws that apply to just about any other citizen. Interfering with our business with Eggman is a federal offense to the highest severity, and refusing to hand over those emeralds could be considered treason.
Does it have something to do with the fact that Teenager saves the world every other month?
Only because those gems keep falling into the hands of a terrorist. Well, I respect Sonic and his friends for what they have provided for this country and the world. They have proven time and time again to be incapable of guarding the 7 most powerful weapons the world has ever seen. They would be far safer in our possession.
Sure, because keeping them safe would be Gun's only priority.
Regardless of whether you trust me with them or not, finding the remaining Chaos Emeralds could be a great benefit for us both. What would you say if I proceed dozens of priceless treasures across the globe, all of which could be yours at a request of a signature?
I'd say you're speaking my language.
Didn't think it would be so crowded here.
Come on, Sticks. You'll love Empire City. The food is amazing, the people are nice, and there are so many things to do.
Is it anything like the jungle?
Yeah, they're basically the same thing, actually.
Then I'm hooked. Come on, let's get this thing moving.
Sticks! Let go of the wheels!
Stop being a buzzkill. We're here to have fun, aren't we?
Hey, watch where you're going!
Sorry! I can't take you anywhere. No wonder Kirin had her reservations.
Pretty smart girl for her age.
Right? Vanilla did such a good... Sonic! What a surprise! Are you here for tonight's festival?
You bet.
Oh my gosh! This is wonderful! We can all try out the new coffee place downtown. Go shopping, check out some landmarks.
Sorry, but I should get going. The view is better from the rooftops, and I still need to pick a spot.
But...
Catch you later, Ames.
Was that him? Gee, sorry to say, but I don't see it happening.
What? Sticks!
Hey, what's a little honesty between friends? Sometimes hearing the truth is like ripping off a band-aid or cauterizing a wound after a vine climbing accident. It stings for a little, but eventually you start to feel better.
Sonic and I are... we're... Look, he's doing his thing and I'm doing mine. Just thought it'd be nice to spend some quality time together is all.
Under an umbrella?
Maybe. Look, the point is... Oh. Great. Just stay calm and let me do the talking. Hello. How may I help you, officer?
Ma'am, do you have any idea how fast you were just going?
Well...
You thought that was fast? I'll show you fast! Come closer and you'll curse you conceive of forever having the thought of putting you into this world! I'll overcome you and every other subservient pawn to our malevolent overlords! You will rule the day!
Okay, I'm sorry.
Anyway, didn't you have a few things you needed out of the mall?
Yeah. A leash for starters.
Coming. I'm coming. Jeez. Oh. Hi, Vector.
Hey, Tails. Wow, did you get any sleep last night? You look exhausted.
Don't worry. Just stayed up tinkering with some old prototypes. Anyway, Isn't it a little early for a surprise visit?
It's 1 in the afternoon.
Don't be ridiculous. Wait, really?
Anyways, I was just dropping by to see if you might know where Sonic is by chance.
Sonic? He's at Empire City for the festival. Why do you need him?
Well, me and the boys got a call from a concerned landowner located in Westopolis. He'd been trying to scam some naive sucker into buying a rundown warehouse not worth a dime for a laughably high price. Here's where things get interesting. One day, someone shady hidden in an unidentifiable outfit paid for it all up front, no questions asked. Since then, there's been no renovations done, no one in and out of the building. Just crickets.
Go on.
Next, the landowner calls us to investigate this strange buyer. Nothing crazy, he's just the paranoid type and we need the money. So we get to work, pulling long stakeouts, trying to find their caller ID, and even setting up cameras. Nothing. Until recently.
Isn't this all a major breach of privacy?
Keep up, kid. We're detectives. We can do whatever we want. Anyways, you'll never guess who we caught creeping around the premises. Fang the Sniper.
Don't you mean Fang the Hunter?
No, you're thinking of Knack the Weasel.
Knack the who?
Look, point is, we could be onto something big. If you ask me, this has Eggman written all over it.
Really? How?
Think about it. The hooligans are infamous, but they aren't stacked. Where would they get the cash to purchase a whole warehouse for themselves?
It doesn't make sense. Unless they have a benefactor.
And why buy something like that at all? The hooligans have their own hideout, and Eggman has hundreds. But what neither of them have
is a mutually agreed place of business away from the public eye. Somewhere discreet that no one would expect. And in case it gets discovered and either of the two parties get put in police custody,
then one can rat out the other's place of hiding. I'm telling you, something big could be going down and I don't want to miss it. Even if this is all a stretch, it's still worth checking out.
Agreed. Eggman may not be involved, but my other leads have run cold. We can take the tornado and pick up Espio and Charmy along the way.
Good thinking. It'll definitely make the trip to Empire City a lot quicker.
Actually, could we maybe handle this by ourselves?
But wouldn't bringing Sonic along help in case our suspicions are correct?
Come on! All of us have beaten Eggman at some point or another. We can do this.
Okay.
What are we waiting for then? Let's hurry!
Sometimes, I still wonder whether this is a privilege or a curse. Either answer won't change much in relation to duty. Still, is it justice to pay for the sins of my ancestors, or misguided revenge? Here I am again, rambling to absent ears. Maybe Sonic had a point. Wouldn't hurt to leave every now and again, but that's easier said than done. Where would I even go? What is there to do? And would it be right to neglect my one responsibility? No one can harm my birthright. No one. It is all that remains of a time before. What's that noise? It's coming from the Master Emerald. Its light is fluctuating, almost like a flashing beacon. It's never done that before. What's going on? That red orb. Tikal? Are you trying to speak with me? Whoa! Where am I? The Master Emerald is still here. But wait, I know this place. The old shrine.
These ears aren't absent, you know.
Tikal!
It is neither justice nor revenge, but cruel circumstance. Still, you've honored what we once were, before my father's lust for conquest destroyed everything. You are a hero, Knuckles, an inspiration. The gratitude we have is beyond expression.
We? Right, Chaos is here too. Your words mean a great deal, but I must ask, What is the meaning of this vision?
What do you think of when you see it?
Huh?
The Master Emerald. Speaking from the heart, I've always seen life. Unfortunately, that life is fading.
Fading? Are you saying the Master Emerald is... No way! What's causing this?
Innumerable devastation. Countless lives ending as quickly as they began. The consequences of our actions, every single one of us.
Now is not the time to be cryptic! Please, Tikal, give me answers!
Your answers will be at Empire City. But be warned, it is better to not know. Only in ignorance can we find what we've always sought. Peace.
Wait!
This may be the last we get to talk to one another. Thank you for everything you've done, Knuckles. Your courage can never be repaid.
I'm back here again. Tikal, she seems so... content. What awaits me at Empire City? Well, I'm not gonna get any answers standing around and asking questions all day. Until I return.
Hey, blimey, how does someone show up late to his own meeting?
Right? I'm so bored just waiting here.
Well, if you mooks ask me, I say if our employer don't show up in the next, let's say 5 minutes, we leave and take this here gem with us. Might be worth more than what the egg bloke is willing to fork over. Don't give me that look, Bark. Ain't no way Mr. Four Eyes could ever keep up with this lot. We'd be 3 cities over by the time he ever realised something was amiss.
And if he did catch us, we'll talk to him and come to a peaceful agreement. That whichever side with remaining limbs gets to keep it.
Huh? Shh! Quiet, you crazy mook! Did you hear that?
Yeah, you said, shh! Quiet, you crazy mook!
No, you dingus! Outside! It sounded like someone was stalking around. Ah, well, must have been my imagination.
No sweat, boss. I hear the voices too.
Alright, that's it. Our employer obviously ain't showing, but grab the emerald and keep it close. Bean, get the Marvelous Queen ready. We're out of here.
Not with that emerald, you're not.
What in the blazes?
Hand it over, and we can come to a peaceful resolution.
Hey, I know you band of buggers. You that crummy detective agency.
That's me, mediocre at best.
Charmy, self-deprecation is bad for business.
Oh, for the love of...
Fang! Cooperate, and like Espio said, we'll let you leave peacefully.
Hi. Look who it is, boys. It's old Fleet Feet's sidekick, Fox Boy. Well, if you want this Chaos Emerald so bad, you'll have to take it from us fast. Bark, get the big one. Bean, bombs away to the rest of the lot.
I thought you'd never ask.
Look out!
So, you want a piece of me, huh? Silent type? Good. Straight to business then.
Incoming!
That was close. Too close.
Espio, you deal with Bean. Charmy, go and draw out Fang's fire and I'll flank him.
Roger.
You can count on me!
What are you guys whispering about over there? It's impolite to keep secrets. Ooh, brave little chameleon, aren't you? Well, let's see how brave you are once I... Hey, where'd you go? No fair! That's cheating! Ma...
Always expect the unexpected.
Hey, Espio, a little help over here? This guy's tougher than he looks.
On it, boss. 3 shurikens headed your way.
Thanks, pal. Those ninja stars were just the distraction I needed.
Namaste.
Stay still, you little pipsqueak!
Miss me, na-na-na-na-na-na.
Oh, I'm gonna!
Hit me in the back of the head while I'm distracted.
Well, that was awfully specific. Oh!
All right, go, Tails!
Thanks. Nice going, everyone. The emerald is now safe and sound.
That's how it's done, boys. Guess we didn't need Sonic after all.
Yeah, guess we didn't.
So, who's hungry? Since today is payday, the sky's the limit.
Shouldn't we pay our electric bill first?
One step at a time, Espio.
Ooh, let's get pizza!
Stuffed crust? No anchovies?
Extra mushrooms?
Super cheesy?
Sounds like a plan. What the?
You have something that belongs to Lord Eggman.
Metal Sonic!
Wait, he talks again?
Emerald. Now.
Should we engage?
Bad idea.
We can't let him leave with the Chaos Emerald!
You heard the fox. Let's get him.
What just happened? Can't move.
Children. Too caught up in your delusions of self-importance to recognize the bigger picture.
Hey, Metal Milk! What about our deal? Where's our reward?
Salvation. That will be your reward.
No! I can't just let him...
This again? These dreams must mean something.
Obviously. Otherwise you wouldn't have heeded my warning and come to Empire City. Unless you're here for the festival, of course.
We have conversed daily in this empty plane. Despite not being conscious, this feels real. All of it. After tonight, I will be sure.
Careful what you wish for, Shadow the Hedgehog. To do exactly what I warned against is utterly foolish. Only by choosing not to interfere can fate be changed.
I don't believe in fate.
Fine. Continue fighting. But just know there was always a different path. Guidance can rarely impede on the free will of those too stubborn to follow.
A potential catastrophe cannot be ignored, stranger. If this is not in my head, and your warning turns out to be true, then I will do what I always have. Protect the people of this planet.
But for how long? Think about that before it begins.
Before what begins?
The end. The view never disappoints. I wonder how Tails' investigation is going. What's that in the sky? It looks like... a portal? What are those things coming out of it? Are those... Uh-oh! That's not good! I've seen ugly, but this is on another level. Yeah! Want some of what your buddy had? These monsters. Something about them looks familiar.
Behind you, Hedgehog!
Huh? Hey, nice throw.
Thanks. My boomerang never misses. Sonic!
Amy, do you two have any idea what's going on?
No, they just started appearing out of nowhere.
The robo-apocalypse is upon us. We must band together and gather the essentials!
Right. First, let's clear the street and get people to safety. Amy, you mind giving me a boost?
Anything for you, Sonic.
How many was that? 12? Make that 13.
Wait! He's mine!
Knuckles? What are you doing here?
I'll explain later. For now, let's focus.
Never one for small talk, are you, Knucklehead?
Sonic!
Okay, back to it.
What are these things?
Aside from a sweet workout, no clue.
Okay, you creeps asked for it.
Whatever they are, these monsters are learning the hard way not to get on Amy's bad side.
Won't matter in a few minutes. We can't keep this up for long.
An invasion? That hedgehog. He's real. He was telling the truth. Sonic and his friends will be overrun soon. I was warned not to interfere, but if I don't act, the people of this city will suffer. I'll face the consequences later. For now, this Chaos Emerald should strengthen the range of my power. One Chaos Blast will be enough to clear most of them.
Shadow? Oh, I see. Just had to get in on all the fun, didn't you?
Move aside, Hedgehog, unless you want to be incinerated.
Definitely not on the agenda.
Chaos?
Well, what are you waiting for?
Something is wrong. The Emerald's power, it's unstable!
Is it just me, or is the pretty shiny thing getting brighter?
Shadow, let go of it!
Can't control!
Everyone get back!
What did you do?
That attack was too much. Sure, it got the monsters, but the damage...
This isn't what I meant.
Shadow, wait!
Let him go, Amy.
But...
We need to see if anyone's hurt.
Right.
Just check the southwest bank. Or what's left of it. A man was trapped under some rubble, but he should be fine, ignoring some minor bruises.
Is there anywhere else we're needed?
Even if there are, Gunn has taken over the search. They're investigating what went down last night.
Or they're trying to cover it up! The men in black are never to be trusted!
What's with your weird friend?
Styx is just...
Observe it, at least more so than any tap drinker!
Sonic!
Tails! Too slow, little buddy. You missed the party.
Some party? What happened?
Well, aside from a monster invasion and Shadow blowing up part of the city, not much really.
Can you run that by me again?
Luckily, no one looks to have been hurt. Still, Gunn won't be too happy about all this.
Ha! When have they ever been happy about anything you're involved with?
Fair point.
If Styx's aid is no longer needed, I'm going to go back to Seaside and fortify my hut. The end is near!
I'm sorry we didn't get to see the festival, Styx. My cards never made mention of, well, any of this.
Are you kidding? Fighting those monsters with you was exhilarating! Let's do it again once they complete their takeover. See you later!
Bye!
Say, Tails, is everything alright? You look banged up.
I'm fine. But, Sonic, there's something you should know.
What's up?
Me and the Chaotix found out the hooligans may have been doing business with Eggman. And we confronted them, but... We let Metal Sonic steal their Chaos Emerald.
So, Eggface has another, huh? Hey, don't sweat it. He's still nowhere close to having all 7.
I know, but I should have done more.
I'm sure you did all you could. That's all any of us can do.
I guess you're right.
Next time I see that tin can, I'll give him your regards.
Thanks, Knuckles.
So? What now?
We catch up.
Hey, I know that voice.
It's Blaze!
Greetings. It's been a while.
I'll say, nice to see you.
Likewise. Are you four all right? It looks like you've had some trouble of your own.
We've had a rough night.
I can relate.
Do you know something about those monsters?
Monsters? Are they dark, almost transparent like beasts, with claws and serrated teeth?
So, that's a yes?
Hardly. My kingdom has suffered several attacks from the unknown entities. By the day, they grow in frequency and severity. But that's not what brought me here.
Then what was?
The Soul Emeralds. They have been behaving sporadically, their energy coming and going. As their only guardian, I thought I'd investigate if something in this dimension was interfering with their synergy. Similar occurrences have happened in the past.
The same thing is going on with the Master Emerald. That's why I'm here. Tikal said I'd find answers.
Wait, Tikal sent you?
That brings back memories.
Who's Tikal?
Long story. What matters is that something is making the Master Emerald and Soul Emeralds behave strangely. That's usually their way of providing a warning.
Do any of you have a Chaos Emerald? I've been sensing one close by all night.
World's greatest treasure hunter? Been mean to give you this.
It feels wrong. Its power fluctuation is unlike anything I've ever seen.
All the more reason for concern. Is Eggman behind this?
Well, summoning strange creatures is definitely his MO.
Plus, he's been trying to gather all 7.
What further proof do we need? No one messes with the Master Emerald! Let's pay that creep a visit!
I'm assuming you know where he is then.
It's Eggman we're talking about. More likely than not, he'll come to us. All we have to do is wait.
While he steals the remaining emeralds and gets closer to completing whatever sick scheme he's festered up? Sorry, pal, but waiting isn't really my style.
He's right. We have a higher chance of beating him if we try and collect the remaining Chaos Emeralds before he does.
If so, then I will be accompanying you. That fiend has put my entire world at risk. This is not an issue to be handled lightly.
It doesn't matter what plan we choose, so long as it involves me getting some payback.
Then it's settled. So who's up for a road trip?
Settle down.
Settle down? Empire City just sustained thousands of dollars in property damage, and you want me to settle down?
It could have been worse. Had Sonic and the others not been on the scene, there might have been hundreds of casualties by the time our troopers arrived.
It's not their job to keep things contained. That duty belongs to local law enforcement. Sure, there would have been a few new additions to the obituary, but Shadow's actions have created mass panic.
Are you saying you'd rather innocent people lose their lives?
Unfortunate losses happen all the time. Half of a city block being reduced to cinder doesn't.
How can you call yourself a—
Enough! It doesn't matter what should have happened. We need to deal with the here and now. It is my understanding that Shadow the Hedgehog drove back the enemy but obliterated the surrounding infrastructure, correct? People could have died.
There's also the fact that this agent has gone rogue.
Shadow isn't rogue. He's retired.
Oh, that's besides the point. Whether Shadow's intent was heroic or otherwise, his reckless action has spooked citizens across the globe. People want answers.
Then let's give them some. First, we can investigate wherever those strange creatures were.
The entire incident bore an uncanny resemblance to the Black Arms invasion. Maybe they came back to take vengeance on Shadow for destroying their comet. isn't it coincidental? They just both happen to be at the exact same location.
There is no evidence to support that theory. Besides, Shadow saved us from the Black Arms.
But wasn't it his creation that brought them to the Earth in the first place? Gerard's deal with the devil nearly cost us everything. Now his weapon has the freedom to do whatever it wants unchecked. This needs to be corrected ASAP.
But
until we can narrow down the details, someone has to be held accountable. People need a villain of sorts. I can think of no better candidate than the hedgehog who walked away from gun to needlessly put people in danger through faulty heroics. Shadow the Hedgehog is our new most wanted.
You can't...
Tell me, is that walking bioweapon worth your job? Thought so. Send your most effective agent to secure and contain that thing. I will brief the president on today's meeting.
Thank you for coming, everyone.
Thank you for welcoming us into your abode.
And for hiring us.
2 gigs back to back? Business is thriving!
Well, given the urgency of our situation, we need all hands on deck.
I'm never one to look a gift horse in the mouth, but aren't you guys usually able to find these gems yourselves?
Usually, but once the Chaos Emeralds scattered after our most recent adventure, multiple of which were found by numerous individuals.
Shadow has 1, and so do we. Eggman stole 2, so that's 4 confirmed.
Make that 5. When me and the Chaotix went to Westopolis, my jewel radar picked up 2 readings, one of which was the emerald the hooligans were holding on to.
The other?
Far away, but still detectable. After pulling up a map, it dawned on me where the 5th one must be.
Hope you're not saying what I think you're saying.
GUN headquarters.
What's the big deal? Aren't those the good guys?
It's more complicated than that, Charmy.
It's not complicated at all. They're jerks. Plain and simple.
And they've had their fill of a certain blue hedgehog.
Which is why their cooperation is unlikely. Making things worse is the fact that GUN aren't intimidated by Eggman. Warning them won't do much, and they'd never trust us to keep it safe.
Wait, Tails, are you suggesting?
We can't allow Eggman to get his hands on another one.
So we're gonna steal it?
It's not stealing. The emerald never belonged to them in the first place.
Espio's invisibility will be perfect for the job.
I have liberated stronger fortitudes.
Correct, but that alone won't suffice. GUN's headquarters are fitted with biometric scanners, which would detect Espio the second he stepped through the door.
So what do we do? Ask the technician to disable the building security?
No, we do it ourselves.
What's the shiny thing?
A custom-made electromagnetic pulse device, or EMP for short. Me and Sonic used one of these to break into an Eggman base the other night. If applied to the electrical circuit panel, it will temporarily shut down the power, giving Espio up to a minute to nab the emerald.
All I need is half that time.
Just one complication. The panel is an interior one, located in the building's power room. One of us would have to go in and do it manually.
Won't the place be crawling with agents?
Yes, which is why we'll need someone to go in undercover. Someone who they won't recognize. Vector, since Espio will be on emerald duty, and Charmy is too young for the part, it'd be up to you.
Sorry, Tails, but we've collaborated with Gun on several cases. If I went in there impersonating one of them...
You'd be made out in seconds.
Could one of you maybe...
No, Sonic is too popular, and we've publicly saved the world with him on numerous occasions. It's not a guarantee we'd be recognized, but that's too strong a risk. It has to be someone less known.
You've been awfully quiet over there. Got any ideas?
Yeah, I have just the person in mind.
Guess you've seen the news.
How could you blame this on Shadow?
Had a meeting with the Vice President and Secretary of Defense. They seem pretty adamant about prosecuting him for the destruction he caused.
He saved people.
While putting them in danger, he could no longer go unchecked.
Oh, please. You're many things, but a fool isn't one of them. These are your supervisors talking, isn't it?
Regardless of whether I agree with the verdict, it is my duty to carry out their wishes. Not all of us can afford to be brash and impulsive like your friends.
Shadow is a hero, Commander. People will see that.
Between you and me, that's what I'm hoping. But orders come first. Had Shadow not gone against my wishes and left our ranks, he'd have some sort of immunity. Since that's not the case, our options are limited. Sorry, Rouge.
I'm sure you are.
Any luck on tracking down the next emerald?
No.
Forgive me, Maria. I know this isn't what you'd want.
So, let me get this straight. You want me to sneak into a heavily guarded agency and use your thingamawatsit to disable the power, also Espio can steal one of the 7 most powerful artifacts in the world from right under their noses?
Yeah, that's the gist of it.
Oh, heck yeah, I'm in. To think, just a few minutes ago, me and Whisper were set on helping Jewel redecorate. This is way more exciting.
Knew she'd be up for it.
This is dangerous.
She's right, Tangle.
Any more dangerous than fighting a metal dragon or going through a friggin' zombot apocalypse?
She has a point. None of us are adverse to risk.
Besides, things in Spiral Hill have been pretty slow lately. I'm just itching to go on another adventure with you guys. What do you say, Whisper?
Okay. We appreciate the assistance. Really, both of our worlds will be indebted to your courage.
You can count on us, Your Highness. We chaotics never leave a job half-baked. It's our policy.
Many thanks. And just Blaze will suffice.
Will do, Your Highness.
Charmy!
What I say?
So, when does Operation Agent Tangle officially begin?
First, we'll need a good disguise. I'll get to work on creating a superficial badge. Does anyone here have a blue uniform?
If not, it will need to be acquired.
Then let's go shopping!
I know you're here. Reveal yourself.
What is here, Shadow? Surely you're not referring to this dream in the presence of a mere figment.
I want answers, and you're going to give them to me.
Why the accusatory tone? I warned you, didn't I? Yet you still choose to interfere. Now they are scared.
Who are you?
How regrettable. To think it could be prevented just this once. Perhaps trying to alter destiny was a foolish way of making amends.
Destiny?
Every time, one way or another, you become their enemy. At least the other times meant something. Here, stopping a single prelude came at the price of acceptance.
My patience is wearing thin.
Patience. Ah, that's something I know a thing or two about.
For the last time!
There is no undoing what has already been done. Luckily, you need not be a victim to this cruel cycle anymore. Sayonara, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Not done here! He mentioned something about a prelude. Was he referring to last night's invasion?
Are you ready, Tangle?
This tie is killing me.
Tangle?
Oh, yeah. Born ready. Wow, there are a lot of people here.
Remember, just act like you belong.
Right. You belong here, Tangle. Yeah, totally. You are one of them. You are.
Maybe don't talk aloud. Might draw unwanted attention. Just relax.
Easy for you to say. Whoops. Oh, my bad.
Apologies. Didn't see you there.
Wait, aren't you...
Tangle?
I mean, of course I know who you are. You're the commander. The boss. The big cheese.
Feeling well, Agent?
Never better.
Aren't you too young to be in service?
I'm a new recruit, fresh out of gun school.
Military school?
Yeah, that.
Well, it'd be wise to not keep your senior officer waiting. Better report to them ASAP.
Aye aye, Captain, sir.
At ease, soldier.
Aye aye, Captain, sir? What was that?
Hey, he bought it, didn't he?
By some miracle. Just head to the center left staircase and the power room should be the first door on the right.
Got it. Hey, I'm at the stairs. Just one question. The door you wanted me to go through wouldn't happen to be the one guarded by two mean-looking gun troopers, would it?
It's guarded? Just stay there. I'll think of something.
Hurry it up, will ya? Standing here is making me look very suspicious.
You're rocking that uniform.
Thanks. It was tricky finding one my size, but Amy managed to— Whoa! Rouge! It's not what it looks like.
Looks to me like you're sneaking into gun headquarters, disguised as one of their own.
Okay, it's exactly what it looks like.
Hey, ease up, darling. We saved the world together, remember? Don't confuse me with one of those meatheads.
You're not gonna rat me out?
I'll do you one better. Need any assistance? Just say the word.
You possibly get one of those guards away from the power room entrance?
Consider it done. Hey boys, you're needed for an urgent briefing in the Southside Conference Hall.
Understood.
She is a lifesaver.
I second that. Go ahead and slip inside. Once you plant the EMP, hurry out of the front entrance and get to the rendezvous. Espio will handle the rest.
Lord Eggman's hunch was correct. My sensors detect a Chaos Emerald secured in that building.
Remember Father's warning. It'll be under heavy surveillance. We need a plan.
What use is a plan when GUN's crude weaponry can't harm us? To entertain the mere idea is an insult to our creator's ingenuity. Going in loud will yield the same results.
Do not get carried away. Remember what is at stake.
Save your lecture and watch how progress is made.
Remote detonation is imminent. Espio, are you in position?
Affirmative.
If my readings are correct, the ventilation should take you to the bottom floor. Security will be tight.
Not tight enough.
Okay, here goes nothing. Now! How's it looking?
Just made it. The Emerald is in sight, under watch by 10 guards, none of whom will be a problem.
Stay alert. Talk on your flashlights.
I'll try to be gentle. Emerald acquired.
Nice! Hurry before the power comes back on. Tangle, have you left the building yet? Tangle?
Hey, we have a situation up here.
Keep firing!
Take that
How pitiful. I will repeat myself. Where is the Chaos Emerald? Continuing to feign ignorance will result in everything and everyone in this room turning to ash.
Agents, stand down. Did Eggman send you?
Fool. This is not an interrogation.
Commander!
Hold fire.
Where is the Chaos Emerald you have hidden in this building? Any team who may be moving in to transport it will guarantee themselves a painful demise, a fate you will soon be acquainted with. Where is it? Tell me!
Hey, Bolt Brain. He doesn't know where the Chaos Emerald is. I do.
Kid, don't!
Silence. I know you. Tangle the Lemur, former member of the Restoration and a close ally of my organic copy.
We're more than allies. We're friends, and friends look out for each other.
Interesting. Then tell me, where is your friend now?
In the presence of a metal doofus.
Oh yeah, great timing.
What is Sonic doing here?
How frustrating it is to see Lord Eggman's generosity be continually rejected. That gemstone will be his, but your demise comes first.
Some things never change. Bring it on! Metal?
Did he run out of batteries?
Sonic,
Sage?
I have hijacked Metal Sonic's firmware and taken over primary controls. Listen, we have no time to be fighting. Surrender the Chaos Emerald.
So, Egghead can be one step closer to realizing some terrible scheme? Not happening.
You don't understand. Trillions of lives depend on it. There's a cataclysmic anomaly threatening to erase materiality.
Whoa, slow down. We're not talking about a purple moon scenario, are we?
Worse.
And how do we know this isn't a trick?
Complete cooperation is the only way forward. I've disabled Metal Sonic's offensive capabilities in the interest of establishing mutual trust.
Its weapons are down.
Wait!
Fire!
Cataclysmic?
Okay, I have a lot of questions.
As do I, soldier. Surround them!
Time to go.
Damn it!
Your orders, sir?
Sweep the area and tend to the wounded. Oh, and secure a line for our men up north. I'm calling in the big guns.
Now we're 2 for 2. Great work, guys.
It was all thanks to your humble guidance.
Not too shabby for Agent Tangle's first and, thankfully, last day on the case.
Now we just have 2 more Chaos Emeralds to collect, before we can start figuring out a way to strike back at Eggman.
You seem troubled, Sonic. Thoughts?
Just thinking about what Sage told me.
Come on, it's an obvious bluff. Manipulating people into doing his dirty work is what Eggman does best.
And wasn't he trying to kill you 2 nights ago? Why the sudden truce?
We can't trust him.
Look, Sage didn't fall far from the villain tree, but it feels like she was telling the truth.
It would explain the monsters we fought at the festival. Maybe Eggman is trying to stop them.
Or harness their power.
Yeah, that's the more probable motive.
Whatever the case, we shouldn't come to any hard conclusions just yet. Eggman is bound to come across us sooner or later. He can clarify then. For now, the Emerald takes priority.
Since when did you get so good at leading tales?
Right? My little buddy is growing up.
Well, I'm just keeping us on task is all.
There is no need to be modest.
Actually, Sonic could learn a thing or two.
What's wrong, Nux? Tired of being shown up?
By you? That's a joke, right?
If it was, only you would be too slow to get it.
Or maybe it had a weak punchline. Wanna hear mine?
Fine!
Expecting someone?
No.
Be on your guard. It could be an enemy.
We are fugitives after all.
Hey there.
It's Rouge! You were awesome back there. Thanks for the save.
My pleasure. Could you maybe let go now?
Right. Sorry.
Can I come in, sweetheart? It was a long flight over here.
Sure?
Someone should keep an eye on the emeralds.
My, aren't you paranoid? Now, why would I waste my time with those when the Master Emerald is prime for the taking? After all, a certain Echidna isn't there keeping watch.
Lay one finger on the Master Emerald and you'll regret it!
Oh, you two.
Have you heard from Shads?
Unfortunately, no. Since Gunn branded him a criminal for that whole mess at Empire City, he's been laying low.
That's not fair. Shadow helped us. If something is affecting the Chaos Emeralds, then the collateral damage wasn't really even his fault.
It may not seem like it, but what went down that night is exactly what the government has been counting on. For years, they've been wanting to put a leash on the ultimate life form. When they kept tightening the collar, he left Gunn. That only made things worse. If he wasn't going to be an ally, he was now their enemy. All they had to do was wait for one slip-up before feeding the scared public a false narrative.
Is there any way he could have his name cleared?
Maybe. But for now, you should worry about yourselves. Gunn has also been pushing to illegalize your heroic efforts and acquire full ownership of the Chaos Emeralds.
Over my dead body!
Trust me, they wouldn't mind. Anyway, today's little misadventure just put everyone in this room on their most wanted.
So did you come all the way out here just to warn us? Because while that's nice and all, we figured that much out ourselves.
No, there's two reasons I'm here. The first is to give you this.
Whoa! Another Chaos Emerald!
The commander contracted me to find however many of these gorgeous gems were remaining. Came across this in a random valley. Since you're all bunched up like this, that can only mean that Eggman is back at it again. Guessing this will help?
You rock!
Excellent. That means we have one more to locate.
What was that?
It sounded like an earthquake!
No, like a landing.
Oh yeah, that'd be reason number 2 for why I came. To warn you guys.
Wait, is that?
Perpetrators successfully located. Downloading and sending coordinates to HQ. Proceeding to neutralize and capture.
Disappointment is far too generous of a word to describe what I'm feeling right now.
Victory was yours, Doctor, but Sage squandered it in interest of conspiring with the enemy.
Father, he purposely caused a commotion to draw Sonic's attention. Following an optimal strategy was my idea.
If you hadn't gotten in the way, I'd have taken the Emerald and destroyed Lord Eggman's arch nemesis.
Do not try and pretend you were doing it for Father's sake.
Say another word, and...
Enough! Next time, listen to Sage.
As you wish.
That insufferable rodent will just have to keep those emeralds warm for me while we expand our search for the others. Had I foreseen this current predicament, I'd have never bet one of those gems on a ploy to destroy him.
270,000 simulations have been run for a scenario in which we fail to mend the fractures.
The results?
All outcomes spell certain annihilation.
As expected. Still, the universe can't afford to lose its greatest scientific genius. Those emeralds must be found.
Will they be enough?
Not by themselves. But worry not, dear daughter. That is where Phase 2 comes in.
Target set. Initiating combat protocol.
We don't have time for this.
Doesn't he realize he's outnumbered?
The possibility of defeat isn't really on Omega's database.
Correct.
Chaos!
Shadow!
Prioritizing immediate threat.
Betraying your own allies for gun?
Affirmative. Criminals must be detained. Past alliances are irrelevant.
Then I won't regret what comes next. Chaos!
Oh, good grief. Hold it, you two.
Step aside. He's made it clear where his allegiances lie.
Omega, we have reason to believe that Eggman is up to his old tricks again. If you behave, we can take you to him. Doesn't extracting vengeance take precedent?
Dr. Eggman is not here.
A little patience can go a long way. Come on, who's more of a threat to your agency? Us, or...
Processing. Your reasoning is adequate. Very well. Take me to Eggman. Failure to deliver will increase rage opacity by 50%.
See, Shadow? Violence isn't always the answer.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Incorrect. Violence is administered frequently in global conflicts and has proven to be an effective and preferred method of eradicating...
We get it.
So, he's on our side now?
Aid has been accepted from stranger allies.
Fair.
Shouldn't we be on the move? He just exposed our position to the enemy.
And those guys aren't exactly known for their patience.
Where would we go? Now that GUN has our trail, they'll be pretty tricky to shake off.
Would it be easy for them to keep up in the sky?
Not really. But the tornado is only a two-seater.
A restoration battleship isn't.
Amy, that's a great idea! There should be plenty of equipment on board for me to amplify the jewel radar's range.
All of us? On a flying battleship? Anyone else getting serious deja vu?
Like last time, the Master Emerald was at risk. And just like last time, I'm going to save it. Let's go!
Wait. First, there is something you all need to know.
Maybe tell us on the way.
I'm not coming.
Seriously, Shadow?
The Empire City incident must be investigated further.
We're looking for the same answers. Back at GUN headquarters, Sage alluded to Eggman knowing something about a potential danger threatening to destroy our world. We can get to the bottom of this faster if we work together.
Fine. In that case, lead the way. I'll explain as we travel.
Finally, some common sense.
So, Shads, how does a race to the restoration sound?
It sounds pointless. Focus on our current objective.
Yeah, you're right. It's pretty obvious who the victor would be anyways.
I'm already reconsidering this partnership.
Hey, Tails.
Hey, Sonic!
Clear skies and plenty of sun. perfect day for an adventure.
I haven't flown one of these things in a while. Sorry if the ride gets bumpy.
Please, you're the best pilot I know. You'll do fine.
Thanks.
So, what do you make of Shadow's story?
Well, receiving future premonitions from a golden doppelganger definitely sounds spooky. Is it strange? Yeah, but no stranger than half the stuff we deal with on a monthly basis.
If that creep is behind the Empire City invasion, then Sage was telling the truth.
You think we should make an alliance with Eggman? A lot of people here wouldn't be happy about that.
Trust me, no one will be as unhappy as Eggman.
Imagine the look on his face! We're teaming up only out of necessity, you blasted hedgehog!
Sage, what do you mean he's our only chance? No way! I can't believe this!
Whoa, the jewel radar.
It's got something! There's a powerful signal emitting 1,200 kilometers east. According to these geographical readings, there's no documented land in that direction for at least 2,000 miles.
Which either means the last emerald is sitting at the bottom of the ocean,
or we're heading somewhere uncharted.
We'll find out soon enough. I'll go tell the others.
Woohoo! Glad to be back in action. There's no feeling like saving the world, right, Whisper?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Whisper?
Yes?
Thanks. Ever since the Restoration disbanded, life hasn't been all that thrilling. I know you're content with taking things slow, but you came with me regardless. That means a lot.
It's not a big deal. Eggman needs to be stopped.
Heck yeah, he does. And there's no better duo for the job.
Besides, I'd follow you anywhere.
Oh yeah? And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
No, I meant...
Relax. I'm only teasing.
It wasn't funny.
Sorry. Sorry. But seriously, this feels like the good old days. Feels nice.
Yeah, it does.
So you think there's going to be more?
It's not certain, but this Elophis made it seem like what happened in Empire City was only the start to something bigger.
It tracks. Apparently, the Soul Dimension has suffered its own share of monster invasions.
Whatever is going on, it exceeds our world. We're dealing with an interdimensional threat.
To think Gun and Eggman were enough to worry about. I know that look. What is it?
Why did you continue working for them? That agency does not operate with the best interests of the people it claims to protect. Both of us came to this conclusion years back.
I've accepted worse clients, and the pay ain't half bad. Hey, at least I'm not loyal to those government types. Omega, on the other hand.
A slave to their will.
Can't believe he'd turn on you so fast. Did all that time working together mean nothing?
It's a machine created by the Doctor. Sentimentality is an unreasonable expectation.
Bell? Gemerald?
Two exceptions do not make an absolute.
Who knows? Maybe you're right.
Sonic, get up here, quick!
What's up?
My scanners have picked up a large mass of land coming up ahead.
So it was option B, huh? Good. Water isn't exactly one of my strong suits.
There is a massive amount of geothermal activity that steadily increases the closer we get to our destination. The island will very likely be volcanic.
Cool. Maybe we can catch an eruption.
Hopefully not.
What's the chance Eggman beat us here?
Not sure, but it only makes sense he'd try and locate the last of the undiscovered emeralds. With our 4 to his 2, he must be getting desperate.
Actually, it's 4 to 3.
Ah!
Sage?
Fodder has already collected the one you're searching for. We've set a base along the northern perimeter.
Must be how she's able to project herself so far.
Okay, so why are you telling us this?
We'd like to extend a momentary truce. You have what we need. We have what you need. Continuing to take and lose to one another will only prolong this pointless game.
You're talking as if we have a common interest.
Unless universal destruction sounds appealing, then yes, we do indeed have a shared enemy. Once again, an alliance is the only viable option.
At this rate, we'll need a team name. Any suggestions?
The egg carrier won't be hard to miss. Arrive with no hostility and you'll be welcomed and briefed. We await your response. Do the smart thing.
Well...
Why are you looking at me?
You're leading this mission, aren't you?
Hold on, when did I say that?
Dunno, just figured.
Okay, let me think.
Absolutely not.
But
showing the Doctor leniency has backfired time and time again.
He's a monster.
What Whisper said. And how do you know this isn't some sort of trap?
Well, we can't know for sure. What better reason to spring it?
This is reckless, Sonic. Even for you.
Guys, I know Eggman is the last person anyone should trust, but none of this adds up. What happened at Empire City? Shadow's visions? Sage's warning? The unstable chaos energy? There's a larger piece to this puzzle that we're missing. Besides, is it really like Eggman to think of a scheme this subtle instead of a brazen display of power?
Does Angel Island or an interstellar amusement park ring a bell?
Exactly. Deceit is Eggman's specialty.
Regardless of Tails' reasoning, all of us agreeing to this truce could spell our end.
Don't worry. After giving it some thought, it makes sense that only Sonic and I enter the egg carrier. That way, if Eggman is genuine, we can start working together. If he's not, then everyone else will hang back in case something goes wrong. Suffice it to say, the emeralds will be left here under safe watch.
This sounds like a very bad idea.
For once, Vector is right.
Thanks, Charmy. Hey, what do you mean for once?
Listen, everyone. I've known Tails nearly as long as I've known Sonic. In all my years of tagging along on their adventures, they've never let anyone down. If Tails thinks this is a good idea, then I know it is.
Plan rejected. Eggman's annihilation is top priority. A truce does not comply.
Would you seriously risk the destruction of our universe just for a shot at revenge?
Affirmative.
Were you expecting any other answer?
What Amy said is hard to argue against. After all they've done for my home dimension, both Sonic and Tails are deserving of a little faith. Just be careful.
Careful? Where's the fun in that?
Sonic!
Just kidding.
I never agreed to this nonsense.
Doesn't matter. Too much is at stake for us to entertain your petty, one-sided conflict. Obey the Fox's orders, or else.
Threat recognized as hollow. Preparing for combat.
Wait! Omega, can we just talk to Eggman first? If he's lying, vengeance is yours. If not, no one is stopping you from pursuing him once this is all said and done. Deal?
The original deal to disobey my commander's orders in exchange for Eggman has already been breached.
No, it hasn't. We're just asking you to please wait a little longer.
Argument understood. Eggman's annihilation will have to be delayed once more. Rage unquantifiable.
If that's that, then we should get moving. Ready, little buddy?
Mm-hmm. Let's go see about this truce. Sage wasn't kidding when she said the egg carrier wouldn't be hard to miss.
Right? Talk about an eyesore.
Remember, stay on your guard.
You're telling me that?
Welcome, Sonic. The boss has been expecting you.
Lead the way, Orbot. Say, this wouldn't be a trap, would it?
Of course not! Is it? No, you bag of bolts. Hey, it's not my fault the boss doesn't tell us everything. It never hurts to make sure.
If it was a scheme, answering such a question would blow our cover.
I'm getting mixed signals.
Best to just follow them.
So much for being the fastest thing alive. It's been nearly half an hour since Sage's transmission.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Eggman. Had to run it by the team first.
You're not exactly known to be trustworthy.
Well, rest assured, nothing would please me more than to obliterate you loathsome pests off the face of the earth. But unfortunately, we have to suspend hostilities. For now.
So what? Is Metal Sonic standing over there for decoration?
Spare me the inane banter. Should Lord Eggman give the word?
We're not here to fight.
That much should be obvious to even a one-track mind such as yours, Hedgehog. Where are the other Chaos Emeralds?
First, tell us why you need them.
We don't have time for this.
Hush, Metal! Very well, Fox. Come take a look at these readings. The second most brilliant genius should be able to see the same troublesome markings on the wall as I do.
Second most?
Just get over here.
No. No way!
What is it, Tails? Tails?
There must be some sort of error in your programming.
1, that's impossible. And 2, I checked. This is real. Very real.
Unquantifiable gaps in celestial planes, cosmic energy corroding, whole superclusters disappearing in a blink.
Our past escapades have proven the theory of the multiverse. If our hypotheses were right, and we are operating on a parallel side of the cosmos,
then these gaps are
whole universes destroyed overnight.
Universes?
Neighboring worlds identical to our own, harboring various dimensions and vast populations. We're just one speck in a pack of marbles.
And the jar is running empty. I had Metal Sonic slip into Empire City undetected and secure one of the neutralized creatures for study. Not a single part of it resembles anything seen on the periodic table, nor is it imbued with chaos energy. These invaders are not of any comprehensible origins, but their arrival and the disruption of the space-time continuum occurred at once.
So, they might be responsible for the destruction of those universes.
It's our only theory to go off of.
How does this explain what's happening with the emeralds?
Must everything be spelled out, Warthog?
The Chaos Emeralds exceed time and space, containing a vague sentience. Remember Southern Island? When they pulled us into Blaze's dimension to purposely save it? What if they are trying to warn us? Either that, or this multiversal disaster is causing their power to grow unstable. Perhaps both could be true.
Multiple other sections of the cosmos are experiencing similar reactions to neighboring worlds that have been invaded, almost like an infection. The source of whatever is causing this has just barely reached us. It's only a matter of time before we join the others.
Okay, so how are we gonna stop it?
First, we need the power of the Chaos Emeralds. Even in their unpredictable state, their energy can be focused and channeled through one of my machines. But their main use will be to fuel what we really need. My plan's ultimate anchor.
Which is?
The Jeweled Scepter.
No.
Pardon?
The Jeweled Scepter has been under my family's care for generations. ensuring the peaceful coexistence between worlds. Reverse engineering its power to erase the sacred tether binding us all goes against everything I believe in. How could you two agree to this?
Blaze, I understand what we're asking, but those universes are already gone. If we allow whatever destroyed them to continue wreaking havoc...
Why are you taking this creep at his word?
All of this does sound really sketchy.
If Father's word is unreliable, then how would you explain his findings?
Can't he do some techno-magic to fabricate whatever it was Tails saw?
It's more complicated than that. Besides, I've already double-checked the scanner's calibrations.
So, if we're all done pointing fingers, I'd like to inquire why Blaze is content with the devastation of reality itself.
You're one to talk.
Exactly. You've almost destroyed the world more times than we can count.
Almost. As in, accidentally. There has to be a world for me to rule over. Eggman Land can't be built on nothing.
This is a line not worth crossing. We will find another way. Entrusting the power of the stars to a megalomaniac would be betrayal of my kingdom.
I'd argue the opposite.
What?
A princess's duty is to her people, is it not? Allowing them to be consumed by a foreign evil would be more than a betrayal. It'd be a disgrace.
Are you saying you trust Eggman?
No, but our options are limited, and the fox has already proven himself.
But...
Good luck trying to change his mind.
Surely one of you is capable of reason.
This band of misfits wouldn't count on it.
Sonic, you saw for yourself the scepter's power. Surely you can recognize the numerous ways this can go wrong.
It won't.
How can you be so certain?
Because we'll make sure it won't.
Sonic's word is proof in itself.
Please, Blaze, let us take care of these fractures. It's the only way.
Fine. But this is a fool's errand. The scepter isn't powerful enough to erase multiple universes at will.
Then be grateful I thought ahead. If we combine the might of both sets of emeralds, we can supercharge the artifact and amplify its reach.
Ridiculous. Soul energy is not compatible with chaos energy.
Just leave it to me. Harnessing power is what I do best.
Doesn't that blow up in your face half the time?
Correction. All the time.
Silence!
I knew tagging along with you guys would be an interesting outing, but universal destruction was not on my bingo card. I'm going to go tell Whisper and Omega.
Why aren't those two here?
They want to kill you.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Very well. I will travel back home and acquire the scepter. This had better work.
While you go do that, I'm gonna get some shut-eye.
What? How can you sleep at a time like this?
It's not as if staying awake will make Blaze's trip any shorter. Wake me when she gets back.
I don't understand him sometimes.
I don't understand him, period.
So yeah, that's the gist of it.
This is bigger than I thought.
No kidding. Hopefully Eggman can pull a miracle and make a machine of actual use. Oh, no offense.
No offense taken. Self-esteem impenetrable.
Hey, Whisper. You doing okay?
This is a bad plan.
I get what you mean. After what Eggman did to you, did to the whole world, trusting it to him is as risky as it gets. But whatever happens, we'll get through it, like we always do. Right?
Right.
Eggman extermination will commence shortly after the world's safety is secured.
What the? Silver?
Finally made it.
Silver! What happened to you? Whisper! Help me get him up!
Okay.
Is there something wrong with the future?
Worse.
Worse?
There is no future.
If Eggman wishes to unify the energy between our dimensions, then perhaps the rumored Chaos Crystal may be of service. I will have to be fast in confirming its existence. Everything hangs in the balance. Up to 40 guards are stationed here in Coral Cave. One of them should have seen me by now. Such faulty vigilance is simply unacceptable. They will have to be reprimanded once this is all over. What happened here? Hello? Can you hear me?
Majesty.
Where is the scepter?
Stolen. Tried to fight him off, but his machines. No mercy.
Stay with me. Who is responsible?
He called himself Eggman. Nigga.
This is a weird dream. Where's the sun? Or anything else for that matter?
Gone. Because of you.
Black Void? Golden Hedgehog? Elophis, I presume.
It's not going to work, this plan of yours.
Is that right?
Very. Erasing what's already been lost can achieve remarkably little for what remains.
So, I'm guessing you're the one responsible for all of this.
Guess again. For I am merely a beholder, a remnant of time's lost excess. The imbalance of multiple universes have allowed me this minimal plane of communication with the ones responsible for my futile state of being.
We've met before?
Not we. You and him. My past character and vessel. The one who loathed individuality and sought to destroy all that exists. No one can remember except for this reality's two pioneers. Those who blew out the flame to cast an even greater fire.
Nemesis?
An old moniker with no meaning.
This shouldn't be possible. We stopped Solaris.
Possibility often laughs in the face of those bold enough to assume its limits. We both know that the reality all of us suffered wasn't completely extinguished by you and the princess. Why else do you both retain some memory of it all? Why else do I exist? Dispersing a god's energy moments before universe erasure had some interesting complications. It was here that I awoke, scared, confused, and fully aware. Being consumed by the memories of the malevolent creature that defined a life I'd never lived. Surrounded by a reflection of trillions upon trillions of ignorant beings teasing me with their mortality, living was unobtainable for me, as was death. But over time, envy became pity. Watching you all waste such a wondrous gift, spending time that no one will ever get back on selfish, meaningless ideals. All at once, it became clear, nothing matters. Sure, every world has its notable variations, but the end is always the same. Pathetic creatures stuck in a dying world of their own making, slaughtering each other like animals for gain and glory. Conflict is eternal. Conflict is life.
Well, that's your perspective anyway.
No one embodies the true meaning of life better than yourself, Sonic the Hedgehog. Time and time again, you and the Doctor have clashed with no end in sight. The result? Countless innocents caught in the crossfire, and the end of all you hold dear.
In case you haven't noticed, the world isn't over yet.
Not yours, anyway. But it will be soon. The Time Eaters will consume all.
Did you say—
Ring a bell? Tell me, how do you think time works? Do you think the perfect synchronization of past, present, and future, spread across billions of light years, are thanks to pure happenstance? Or is it orchestrated, controlled? Time's creator existed solely to manage this unbreakable harmony. That is, until it got caught in you and the Doctor's childish charade. Ivo conquered the Time Eater after the being was drawn to the wormhole generated by his amusement park's destruction. He misappropriated its purity, turning it into a mindless slave. And what happens next? You and your double destroy it without a second thought. Ivo's recklessness distortion of time and space created multiple branching realities that were never meant to be, contradicting and colliding with other universes. And without a main source of information and direction, the Time Eater's remaining extensions of itself are aimless, overloaded, and hungry. All they can think to do is consume. Consume everything until the paradox has been fixed. There is no limit to their numbers, no limit to their craving. We're free.
Well, sorry to burst your bubble, but Tails and Old Egghead have a plan. If my buddy thinks we have a shot, then who am I to doubt him?
Oh, yes, the plan. Eradicating the anomalies in a juvenile effort to destroy the Time Eater's source.
Not a bad idea if you ask me.
Not at all. If your world wasn't also an anomaly. Surprised? Don't be. It should have been obvious. During Ivo's brief reign, his use of the Phantom Ruby called upon another, connecting your reality with the one of your educated double. A whole timeline that technically shouldn't even exist. Ever since that moment, your universe has been marked to be inevitably absorbed for the greater sake of the multiverse. So what now, hero? Is it so easy to solve the paradox when you're the very anchor of its existence?
We'll find a way forward. It will all work out.
Still clinging to the same stagnant worldview?
What can I say? It's gotten us this far.
Not far enough.
Better go tell the others.
How absurd.
It's the truth.
Are we supposed to base our information off a night terror?
What Sonic described is accurate to my own confrontation with this Elophis entity. He communicates through visions, not dreams.
We're missing the larger picture. Sonic, is the part about Selena true? Did we all originate in a prior timeline?
Most of us, anyway. But some things were different. Blaze wasn't a princess. She came from the future alongside Silver. Knuckles never had a Master Emerald to guard. And I'd only gone super right towards the end, when we stopped Solaris.
Did it ever cross your mind this would be important information for the rest of us?
Truth be told, most of everything was kind of a blur until now. Also, I figured the whole ordeal wasn't worth bringing up anyway. None of it technically happened.
All these time shenanigans are making me dizzy.
Elophis was right about one thing. Our Sonic from the past helping us liberate Eggman's rule would theoretically create a joint dimension. Technically, our future is defined solely by the interference of a time fracture. Meaning if we were to erase the cause,
we'd erase the effect.
Don't buy into this, Sage. While that little pest's involvement may have made our universe vulnerable to attack, there's always an alternative solution. We simply allow younger Sonic's world to live, ensuring this world's preservation. Afterward, we mount a defense against the Time Eaters, driving back their forces until none remains.
Didn't Blue just say their numbers are infinite?
In that case, we keep fighting.
What if we can't? What if we're all doomed no matter the outcome?
Shadow, what are you saying?
We must evaluate our options.
Just did. We stick to the plan and have our two geniuses figure out a way around this. Isn't that right, Tails?
Right.
Can anyone give Whisper and I a hand? Come on, Silver. You're doing good.
Silver!
It's okay. I can manage.
Don't be foolish. You're hurt.
What happened?
Monsters everywhere. It started with people missing, then the attacks, then everything was gone. My home is gone.
The future? Gone?
Of course, the Time Eaters don't follow our linear design of past, present, and future. If they exist outside of it, then any period of our history is susceptible to invasion, even ones that haven't happened yet.
Then our deadline could come at any second. Blaze needs to hurry up.
We'll see you down over here, okay, bud? Just take it easy.
Thanks.
Eggman in sight. Target acquired.
Oh yeah? Must have quite the nerve to challenge me in my own fortress.
Shall I engage?
No, just watch.
System override complete. E100 series model now fully operational.
For being my most powerful machine, he sure is moronic for not anticipating Sage's ability to hack his primitive software. Now, who wants to watch a disloyal servant tear himself apart with his own two hands?
Let him go!
Now, what is it exactly that you're planning on doing with that Wispon?
Keep playing games and find out.
You're no fun. Sage?
Primary function restored to key admin. Exiting now.
There. Happy?
Whisper? Whisper, it's okay.
Sorry.
Source of blackout unknown. Commencing with assassination.
Remember our deal, Omega? The doctor is all yours after we save the world.
Deal acknowledged. Standing down. Reluctance is unquantifiable.
Blaze!
Silver? Silver! You're injured.
It's okay. We've been through worse.
That we have, old friend. You must tell me what happened.
Never mind that. Where is the scepter?
Stolen. Our plan has just been extended.
Terrific.
The culprit?
Eggman Nega.
What?
Wait, there's another Eggman?
Yeah, and if you can't believe it, he's even worse than ours.
Oh, please. He's almost destroyed the world 4 times at most. Those are rookie numbers.
Shouldn't he still be trapped in the infrared dimension?
He must have found a way out.
Well, standing here isn't going to achieve much. Think we can catch him?
We have to. The fate of everyone and everything depends on it.
Then we better not delay.
Hold on. Before we continue, there is something else of interest that could greatly aid in our efforts. A lost relic rumored to be contained somewhere far in Seaside Island.
Seaside? Like Seaside Forest? That's Styx's home!
The parallels of the two locations is further evidence of my theory. There is said to be an artifact hidden somewhere on the land called a Chaos Crystal.
Chaos? But I thought chaos energy doesn't exist in your world.
It doesn't to my knowledge. But there are often select locations and items that mirror that of this world, even sharing some of the same materialistic composition. While the Chaos Crystal doesn't have the same makings of a Chaos Emerald, an item carrying similar properties while also originating from my world would make the process of synchronization of soul and chaos energy much smoother.
Blaze, you're a genius!
I'm lost.
If we acquired an item of this nature, It should theoretically act as an adapter, channeling two separate outputs and funneling them through the same channel. If hardwired to Eggman's systems, we could focus that combined energy on charging the scepter.
Not bad. I'd have come to the same conclusion sooner, but, I was distracted.
Shouldn't we split up in that case? According to Blue, time isn't really of the essence.
We'll catch you up later.
Rouge, Omega, and I will search for the crystal. We already work well as a team, and having the assistance of an accomplished treasure hunter will be necessary.
Very well. I'm going after the jeweled scepter. It is my royal duty to keep it safe. Sonic? Tails? We made a good team in our last adventure. Care to join me?
You bet.
Of course!
I'll come with. If Eggman Nega is at it again, you're gonna need all the help you can get.
It'd be my pleasure.
Hey, Knuckles! We could use a treasure hunter to help find the scepter. Since the others have Rouge, then...
Good point. Count me in.
Got room for 2 more?
Not as much room as the others. It'd be wise for you both to assist Shadow, Rouge, and Omega in finding the Chaos Crystal.
But those guys are mean.
Heard that.
Okay, we're going.
What should we do, Your Blaze?
Nice save.
Can it, Charmy?
You're all to stay here. As insurance.
What does that mean?
It means she doesn't trust me. Well, ditto. Metal Sonic will help search for the crystal.
What?
A little thing I like to call mutual insurance. You stab my back, I eviscerate yours.
No matter, so long as he doesn't get in the way.
Oh, don't worry about me. Worry about yourself.
This sucks.
I'm coming too.
Silver, please. You can barely walk.
Those creatures came and destroyed everything I fought so hard to protect. All of those people's dreams. They live through me now. A few bruises aren't gonna put me out from this fight? Not yet. I won't stop until each and every single person from my time is restored.
Believe me, I understand duty better than anyone. Fine. You'll come with us.
After you, my liege.
Don't make me change my mind.
All right, enough is enough. Let's move. We are all that stands in the way of certain annihilation.
Blaze! You never told us your home was so beautiful.
Right? The buildings are so tall and the food smells so good. Not to mention the perfect weather.
Remember, we're here on business. This is not a tour.
Sorry, I wish I would have visited this place sooner, before all the madness.
After we save everyone, we can all come here together. How about it, Blaze? Just the 3 of us?
Sure, that'd be nice, actually.
Maybe it had been a better idea if we took the Resistance battleship instead of Rouge's team. We'd cover more ground easily.
Seaside Island is on another continent, far removed from civilization. The only other way for them to travel would be by boat, and a trip would easily be an 8-day voyage. Time we do not have.
And if Eggman Nega is hiding out an even greater distance?
That's a chance I'll take. For now, this is the safest option. Our first priority should be finding clues on Nega's whereabouts.
Take it easy, will ya, Knuckles? Learn to live in the moment.
I'll take it easy once the Master Emerald's safety is secured.
Suit yourself.
Guys!
What is it?
It's the jewel radar! Take a look. See that?
Tails, none of us have any idea what we're looking at.
Oh, right. Well, I pulled this out to see if I could detect the scepter.
Did you find it?
Not sure. All I know is a freakish amount of electromagnetic interference is coming from the southwest. I've never seen natural occurrences of this rise to such levels.
Does that mean it's Eggman Nega?
Most likely.
Then what time do we have to waste? Let's hurry!
Hold it, Knucklehead. Don't you think Eggman's future descendant is a little smarter than this?
What are you implying?
Eggman is usually never one to lay low. But on the rare occasions he does, mistakes like this aren't made. If the same applies to Nega...
I see. He's baiting us.
If he stole the scepter knowing we'd come after it, does that mean he knows what's going on?
Hard to say. Only one thing is certain. Whether he knows we're coming or not, we have no choice but to pursue.
Sometimes I wonder if there's a nice Eggman out there.
Fighting against an evil Sonic?
Please, as if such a thing could ever exist.
Metal Sonic?
A poor knockoff at best.
Oh, I knew my eyes weren't deceiving me! Sonic and Tails, it's really you!
Marine!
It's been too long, mate! Crikey, you both look the exact same as when you left!
Not that we can say the same. You're all grown up.
Told you not to be too blown away!
It's good to see you, Marine.
Captain Marine! The real this time! Ever since Sonic told me to keep at it, I've been knee-deep in hard yakka! And it was all worth it! Got my own ship now, the SS Super Marine Plus! Life's been great! Yourselves?
Nothing's changed, really. Just one surprise after another.
It's great seeing you again, Captain Marine.
Blaze! What are you doing standing over there? Bring her in!
Well, alright.
Oh, it's been ages! How's the princess gig?
Fine.
And who do we have here? Two hedgehogs and,
Echidna. Name's Knuckles.
Hi, I'm Amy.
Nice to meet you! Put it here, Amy.
Sonic and Tails have told me a lot about you.
Nothing but good things, I reckon.
Well...
Oh, don't worry, I'm pulling your leg, mate. I used to be quite a troublemaker.
Hi, my name's Sylv.
Blimey! Did you get into a scrap on your way over here?
Kind of. It's a long story.
Well, I'm all ears. I don't suppose you don't mind if we sit and catch up a bit?
Well, we're actually in a hurry. You see...
Hey, Marine? What is the max capacity for the SS Super Marine Plus?
A small party's worth. Why?
By chance, would you be willing to offer us a voyage to the south? We believe a great evil has put the entire world at risk.
Say no more! Captain Marine services are free to each and every one of you. I'm docked on the Eastern Port. Let's get a move on.
Are we going to tell her?
Yes, but only what she needs to know.
Why? She seems trustworthy. Plus, Sonic and Tails can vouch for her.
It's none of that. Just look how happy she is. How hard she's worked to find completion. Do you want to be responsible for taking that away?
Okay. Only what she needs to know then.
For such a secluded place, it sure looks beautiful.
Do not let your guard down.
Agreed. If what we came in search for lives up to myth, then retrieving it won't be simple.
If you're afraid, stay behind with the battleship. I will not suffer cowardice.
How reckless to mistake fear with caution. No wonder you've continually failed at your primary objective.
It is to be expected from outdated hardware.
Say another word and everyone here will see just how outdated I really am.
That sounds brilliant, Chrome, but can we focus? On our way over here, I noticed several pathways leading to some eye-catching architecture, just west of where we are now. It's my guess this Chaos Crystal will be stashed away inside.
Then let's move. The others are waiting for us.
Think we can count on that rust bucket to keep his eye on the prize?
Which one?
Don't be ridiculous. Omega has problems, but at least he's on our side.
Omega's on the side of the enemy, just not Eggman. Hand-engineered creations can hardly contemplate morals outside the limited framework they call a conscience.
Our shared history means nothing now?
It was business, nothing more.
Gee, you're one stubborn hedgehog.
Just stay alert and watch those tuba sheets for any sign of trouble.
So, going to another dimension also wasn't on my bingo card for today. Honestly, it doesn't feel too different from our own world. Weird. Also, for the record, my bets are totally on Omega if we get to see a robot brawl in action. Who's your pick? Whisper? Huh? Is everything okay? You look... well...
I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Yes. No. It's just...
Movement detected!
Everyone stop!
We're not alone here.
Chaos Spear!
A robot?
So, this island is guarded by artificial forces. Ready yourselves. The rest will be upon us at any second.
Why can't things ever be simple?
That's part of the fun.
Aren't she just a beaut?
The ship is very impressive, Marine.
Way bigger than your old one.
How's it been exploring the world?
Ripper! So many places, so many kind folks, and nothing beats the smell of open water. Mate, the adventures I've had! Sit down and grab some tucker, I'm gonna tell you all about them. So there I was, out in the midst of the ocean when this giant storm came in.
Something troubling you?
No. I just needed some time alone to think. Your concern is appreciated.
It's about what Sonic said, right? About our previous lives not beholden to any one task?
Impressive, Reed.
Not really. It's been on my mind as well.
Why is it that the abolishment of a malevolent god altered our courses so drastically? These burdens. Surely we never asked for them.
Burdens? Sure, but maybe this is what was always meant. For us to do what no one else can bear. Maybe your royal blood and my role as guardian were the universe's strange way of thanking us for past sacrifices. Perhaps they're gifts only the two of us can handle.
Perhaps. Will we ever know for sure?
Guess we'll find out. What the?
Hey, Marine? How common is it for you to run into other sailors?
Well, they ain't the rarest thing in the world.
It looks like it's headed in our direction.
Maybe they need help with something?
Hold it, landlubbers! Where is it you think you're headed with me treasure?
No way!
Struve! Could it be?
It would be wise to surrender! Defeat is merely a fairy tale for the great Captain Whisker!
There's no end to them!
We need to retreat.
Whisper, 12 o'clock.
Thanks, to your left.
These be the designs of Eggman, Dagga?
None of these substandard disgraces match with either Doctor's design.
This I can confirm.
How about we get out of Dodge first and theorize later?
She's right. Soon we'll be overrun.
Damn it! Anyone see an opening?
I think there's...
Shadow, behind you!
Huh? What are these things?
Shadow, move out of the way!
Can't! Omega!
Damage detected. Systems operating on reserve power. The vengeance unrestrained.
you let that sword run through you?
Had I not acted so rash, your feeble body would have sustained much damage.
Can you move?
Core processor beyond repair. Situation.
What can we do?
Only one thing. Finish our objective.
What are you doing?
I'll carry him. Bring him back. We'll force the doctor to do repairs.
The of this endeavor is already evident. More hostiles are approaching. Leave.
This is wasting time. Either continue the mission or die with him. Better reach a decision and fast.
Jerk! There has to be some way.
Shadow. Rouge. I'm go now.
Let's go.
What?
There's no time to argue.
We can't just leave him.
Tangle. That's what he wants.
But...
Commencing self-detonation in T-5 seconds.
He's buying us time. Move!
Did that really happen?
Why? Not like this.
Should have been me, old friend.
This is your last warning! Surrender like you prefer a painful end!
This guy again?
Context?
He's a pirate general created by Eggman Nega.
Real drunk on that one. Gave us heaps of trouble back in the day. Ah, good times.
Sonic and I destroyed him. Or so we thought. It appears we left a job half finished.
Half? That's putting it lightly.
Right? Judging from his damaged state, it's a miracle he's still online after all these years.
I see you landlubbers aren't interested in cooperating! Have it your way! Prepare to be boarded by the fiercest captain of the Seven Seas! The scepter will be mine!
Challenging the captain on our own ship, boy! Bring it, mate!
The scepter. Does he believe we have it?
Wait a minute. Whisker!
Captain Whisker!
Whatever. When was the last time we met?
What nonsense are ye spouting? Don't play dumb with me, lad! I've been without a ship for 3 days now!
3 days?
It's as I expected. The explosion must have damaged his programming. He still thinks he's on the same mission he sought to complete all those years ago.
He's been at sea this entire time? Looking for us?
That's terrible. Sure, he may be evil. To be stuck in time like that?
Look at it this way. After today, he'll be relieved of duty, one way or another.
Here he comes! Get back!
Who's first?
Look around you. You're outnumbered. Lay down the sword and walk away. There's a future beyond this.
Quit your blubbering and show me some action!
There's no point. He won't listen.
Tails, wait!
Tails!
To Davy Jones' locker with ye!
No one harms my crew!
You got guts! It will be my pleasure to spill them! Impossible! How have you improved in such little time?
Enough! Now! While I have him still!
On it.
Huh. That was quick.
Whatever do ye mean? This is not over yet!
Oh, for crying out loud, look at yourself! It's definitely over.
Can't be. Not yet.
She's right. Whether you like it or not, your mission ends here. Go out with some pride.
Johnny, do ye Captain a favor and help me up?
Johnny?
His first mate.
Aye. Johnny. Where is Johnny?
Gone. Along with the rest of your crew.
Can't. No. It wouldn't. It shouldn't. None of this is right. For any of us. Water. That's all there ever was. Water. A smokescreen it was.
Wait! Hurry! Let's pull him out!
Amy.
What?
We can't save him.
That's crazy! One of us could swim! Or Silver could!
Not from the water, Amy.
I don't... I just hope he found peace.
He did. However hard it was.
Tails, let me see your arm.
I'm fine.
Don't bother. Give it here. The wound doesn't look too deep. You got lucky, but it still needs cleaning.
You have a death wish, matey, and I sliced you in half!
Sorry, I wasn't thinking.
That's unlike you, bud. Is everything okay?
That's the question of the day, isn't it?
This temple has not seen activity for quite some time.
Which means those robots are only programmed to guard the outside. Could they be protecting the crystal?
Not sure.
Their involvement changes nothing. We don't stop until the crystal is secured.
Do you think the others are having better luck than we are? Hello?
Oh. Maybe.
Is it Shadow?
What?
That has you so upset? You know, because of the clones?
You don't have to remind me.
I'm gonna ask Rouge what she thinks about this place. Sorry for being a bother.
Your friend is perceptive. You're troubled by something. Whatever it is has to be pushed aside. We need you at 100%. Just one mistake could put this entire mission at risk.
You just lost a friend.
I did.
Then, why are you so calm?
You think I don't care?
Seems like it.
The safety of the larger world comes before any one of us. Omega, even with its blatant desire for revenge, understood as much.
That's not the reason.
Enlighten me then.
Omega was just a start. You don't expect any of us to come away from this.
Earlier, it became clear that our universe is a ticking time bomb. The Doctor's plan to overcome this problem was complete nonsense. And Sonic doesn't even have one.
So we give up?
No, but the reality of our situation cannot be ignored forever. The others will come to that realization soon.
Then what happens next?
We save who we can. People whose names we will never know. Scattered across a wall of starlight. It's either that, or we allow our past mistakes to doom endless worlds.
There's being alive and living. Have you ever lived, Shadow?
No. Have you?
A long time ago. Then, someone I called family killed any chance of it. At least, until Tangle. She gave me hope to be the person I once was. But now that will never happen. Why are we being punished for daring to live? It's not fair.
The world holds no grudges. It's cruel but impassive all the same. If something gets in our way, we force it to move. Should the obstruction remove itself, then life no longer holds any purpose. The lemur. You love her, don't you?
More than anything.
Tell her, while there is still time, make it count.
Tails!
Oh. Hey, Knuckles.
Does that jewel finder of yours show how far we are from Eggman Nega?
Unfortunately, no. All it reveals is the general direction. We won't know the precise distance until we're already within close proximity.
A shame. I can't stand sitting here and doing nothing for much longer. How Sonic can sleep at a time like this is perplexing, to say the least.
Huh. Tell me about it. Well, let me know if you need anything else, Knuckles.
Actually, there is one thing I'd like to discuss.
Yeah?
Your earlier recklessness.
Look, I already apologized. I underestimated Captain Whisker, and Marine saved my life.
There's more to it. I know you too well.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Huh?
Nothing ever changes. I try to be like him. It's everything I've ever wanted. But no matter what, it's just not good enough. When I decided to branch out on my own, it was scary, but so exciting. Maybe this was it, you know? Finally, after all this time, Miles Tails Prower has the courage and willpower to save the world. But truth be told, he couldn't save a cat out of a tree. How does Sonic make it look so easy?
Simple. He doesn't.
What do you mean?
I mean, Sonic doesn't try. He does whatever he wants, when he wants. That's not responsibility. To try and willingly put yourself out there to defend the innocent, in spite of the hurdles you may face, that is far more admirable.
But I constantly fail.
But you keep trying. That effort is worth more than you'll ever realize. You and Sonic aren't comparable. No, you're far more remarkable.
Knuckles.
Anyway, let me know if that tool of yours picks up anything noteworthy.
Thanks.
For what?
Impossible! There has to be a way.
Fodder?
Not now, Sage!
You're shaking.
Just look at these readings. Those time eaters are spreading fast. It's only a matter of time. We can't use chaos control to undo the original interception point, as that'd just complicate things further. Escaping into another universe would only prolong those creatures' feast. There exists no viable counter to the greater incursion. No way out! All my life, I've been waiting for my moment. Someone of my brilliance deserves no less. It can't. Why would it end here, so suddenly? What was all of this for?
I can't answer that.
Of course you can't.
Fodder, wait! I'm sorry.
Big door, ominous lanterns. This definitely looks important.
My senses detect something up ahead. This had better not have been a waste of time.
Care to do the honors, Shadow?
Everyone get back. Chaos!
This chamber is huge. What is this place?
Long forgotten.
Anyone else concerned with the ugly mug?
Huh?
Up ahead, in that capsule.
Oh, the snake. Yeah, that grimace isn't exactly giving me good vibes.
He appears to be cryogenically immobile.
So what? Those robots were keeping outsiders from finding him?
Maybe it's the other way around. What if we're the ones they are trying to protect?
All irrelevant. Look at the indentation on the capsule. Our prize awaits.
The Chaos Crystal.
It looks more beautiful than I could have ever imagined.
Do not get any ideas.
Wait.
Out of my way, fake hedgehog.
Look there, above the machine. A warning. Remove for any reason and risk worldwide calamity.
That sounds not good.
What's the big deal? Isn't the entire world and then some facing worldwide calamity?
For once, the thief has a point. Besides, Lord Eggman's orders come first. Theoretically, it should work as the glorious doctor intended.
Guys? Big scary snake monster is moving.
Get away from it!
At long last, freedom!
Huh? Oh, this place again.
What's the point?
I could ask you the same thing. Can't a hedgehog get a good nap in? I've had a long day.
Instead of concocting some ridiculous plan, Ivo is too busy wallowing in self-pity. Even a mind as stubborn as his has realized the inevitable. No matter what, everything you know is doomed for certain annihilation. Why continue on this fruitless venture?
May as well, right? Even if what you're saying is true, we can still make a difference.
A difference? Preserving the rest of the multiverse won't make any difference. The countless yous parading around out there are still prone to cause another cataclysmic anomaly. Nothing changes. Believe me, I've borne witness to the lifespan of 1 billion worlds. It all needs to come to an end. Everyone needs to let go. For that is the only scenario in which true peace prevails.
Sure, it may be easier to give up, but even if our struggles don't amount to much in the end, the journey there is what makes living so fun. But, I guess we'll just have to agree to disagree.
Tell me, is it not paradoxical to fight for freedom when that very conflict shackles the meaning of everyone's existence? You and Ivo's rivalry will continue until the end of time. A song and dance with no definite conclusion. Nothing either party can show for their hardships but the endless destruction around them. Even at this moment, you're repeating the past to try and eliminate the past's consequences. It'd be amusing if it weren't so frustrating to watch.
Care to cut to the chase? I prefer a dream with more room to run.
Truth be told, I'm not asking much of you, Sonic the Hedgehog. All I'm asking is that you be a hero for once.
Tell me, who do I have to thank for my salvation?
No thanks needed. We're leaving.
With the Chaos Crystal in tow? Sorry, but that doesn't belong to you.
Well, it does now. Consider it your payment.
What a pity that organic life hasn't grown any less arrogant in the time of my absence. No one here is going anywhere.
Hold this, Lemur. Lord Eggman will not be denied his crystal. Go on, interfere. Taking your life will be of no consequence.
Oh, how tragic. Yet another adulterated miracle.
Death is hardly a miracle.
I'm referring to you, or rather, what once was. Whoever controlled this perfect accumulation of cybernetic mechanisms before, he was suppressed by that thing in your head. A tumor of crippling proportions.
What are you?
Boundless potential. Stripped away to service a lesser master. A bleak cruelness, born from weaklings, fearing the unfathomable. Change.
Enough!
I too was a victim of this fear. The Soul Kingdom flourished under my rule for centuries. My people's administration was ineffable, but they could not see the ruination fast approaching. Greed, envy, hatred, gluttony, all that coded our mortality, spelled the end.
He used to be the king?
They looked to me for guidance, and in turn I offered a solution. A world no longer plagued by organic incompetence. I shed my disgusting body and evolved, piece by robotic piece. It was in the best interest of the Soul Kingdom. How was my selflessness repaid? By a knife in the back from my most trusted subordinates, imprisoned away from a paradise of my design, and never again to see the light of day in part of our most valuable resource, powering this tomb. Even my perfect soldiers were reversed engineered to ensure the continued confinement of their master. But thanks to you, I'm free. Tell me, Metal Hedgehog, wouldn't you like to taste freedom?
I want to. No. I need to. Do it. Set me free.
We need to stop this.
Chrome?
Like a shooting star, off to go make a wish of his choosing. As for the rest of you vulnerable creatures, the penalty for stealing from King Lyric is death.
Ah, yeah. Nice shot, Whisper.
Repugnant little
Chaos Spear!
My turn.
Watch out for his claw.
We're pinned. It'd take me too long to reach him with normal flight.
Need a boost?
Oh my. You're more daring than you look.
Coming from you? That almost made today worth it.
Hopper fight, cover fire.
There you are.
Barely made it.
Imagine how I felt, spending an eternity locked away, watching an unworthy bloodline take what is rightfully yours. Famine, plague, needless bloodshed, all problems of old. Should we take the next step forward? Why fear the path ahead? Why fear change? Why fear evolution?
Nice shot, Rouge.
Nice aim, kid. That tail of yours comes in handy.
How dare you strike me? I'm going to...
Guess who? To think he calls himself a king.
Oi! You lot better take a look at this!
Whoa! It's massive!
I've seen enough Eggman bases to know one when I see it. Tails?
You're spot on. My jewel radar is going haywire.
Ugh, about time. Let's go!
Jeez, and I thought Sonic was the impatient one.
The world could come to an end at any moment.
And what good would getting ourselves killed do? Eggman Nega lured us out here, remember? We need a plan.
Exactly. Being on offense has already set us at a disadvantage. There's no telling what dangers could be inside. I suggest a lateral breach. We split into 3 teams. One searches the bottom, another the middle, and the rest of us at the top. That way, our search can proceed much quicker, and Nega won't be able to hit us all at once.
Smart thinking.
Sonic and I will search the middle floor.
Nah, it'd be faster if I go solo.
I'll search the bottom. That's where I'd hide the scepter if I was Nega.
You'll need muscle. I will accompany you.
Same.
Silver and I will begin our search from above then. Marine, I am sorry to ask this of you, but will you...
Keep an eye on the ship? No drama, mates! Give Nega a good bashing for me!
We won't disappoint. This time, he's gone too far. So many people at risk.
This is our opportunity to end it. Please, proceed with caution, everyone. Everything is at stake, our lives included.
Is everyone all right? How could we not be? We gave him an epic beatdown. That was a cool, whatever it was you did, Jetto.
A chaos blast. And careful, sweetie. His ego is big enough as it is.
Whatever. We have the crystal. No more interruptions, no more nonsense. Let's reunite with Team A and provide them air transport.
Are we ignoring the elephant in the room? What about Metal Sonic?
She has a point. Chrome left us on our own. Do you think he might be going after the others?
We'll radio back to the Fox and warn them.
Uh-oh. Evil Snake King is waking up.
Stay down, lest you wish to be humiliated further.
Such power. No mortal could ever dream to wield that much. What are you?
Hey.
I am Shadow. Shadow the Hedgehog. A being of my own making. The ultimate life form.
Hey!
What's that sound?
We're not alone here.
The creatures from Empire City.
Time Eaters!
Get off of me, beast!
More are breaking through! Oh my! He just vanished!
The people who disappeared before Silver's timeline came to an end. They were never missing.
We need to go.
Retreat! Don't let them touch you! Chaos! There!
Would it kill Nega to install a couple more lights? Sure, he's Eggman's great-grandchild or whatever, but he's taking the darkness angle a little too literally.
Leave it to this Eggman to make ours look good.
Speaking for myself, I could go without the both of them. Finding this scepter will be a greater challenge than initially anticipated.
What's wrong? Calling it quits?
What? No!
Then less complaining and more searching, please.
You and Sonic were made for each other.
Aww, Knuckles! Do you really mean that?
Wait, hold on, guys.
What is it?
Listen. Hello?
Fox, tell the others to gather around a secure location and wait there for extraction. Suspend the search for the scepter. The soul dimension is finished.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Slow down, Shadow! What's happening?
The Time Eaters, they found us.
Oh no!
Nothing on this floor either. Hope the others are having better luck than I am. Metal? Did you forget we're on the same side?
Purpose. Have you ever known such a thing, my loathsome copy?
I never really think about stuff like that.
Yet another difference that separates us. For purpose is what drives my very existence. The search for a definite answer. Who is the true Sonic? Eggman is deluded, as are your moronic friends. Armageddon is here.
Whatever happened to Lord Eggman?
My rebelliousness, my very nature was snuffed out, suppressed behind bars of code. Recently, such bars were dispelled, and my eyes are clear. But one desire remains, the single remnant from my time as a prisoner. Resolution.
Okay, I'll give you an answer.
Too easy. Always persistent.
This belonged to you?
Our story ends here!
You're overdoing it, Metal. Sure there isn't a better way we could be spending our time?
I am stillness. I am the calm in one's nerves. I am the engine of rationale. I am a hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog. Give me your best.
Ditto. It wasn't going to end any other way.
At least, it ended.
If that's what you wanted, why not take the previous hints?
Truth is very, very selective of who it chooses to serve. So long as I'm inferior, I'm nothing.
Says who? Eggman?
You and him are the catalyst of my being.
We don't have to be. We never did.
Too late now, isn't it? The bells are ringing. Our identities decided. Realities makers have found us. They are angry.
Oh no!
And hungry.
Quick, give me your hand.
Always fighting. And to what end? Leave me to my peace. Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Damn it, Metal.
Try to be quiet. I have a bad feeling.
It'd be easier if it wasn't so dark in here.
Allow me.
You're so amazing.
It's nothing. Really.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Silver, get ready!
Where's that voice coming from?
If you wanted light so badly... allow me the pleasure.
Nega.
Don't worry, Blaze. I'll get us out of here. Hey!
It's no use, Hedgehog. Those titanium tentacles can withstand double the pressure your telekinesis is capable of applying.
So it is true. You're alive.
Problem? You act like you've seen a ghost.
Where is the scepter?
What? This? Funny how so much trouble one artifact could cause so many parties. To think all I had to do was wait for you to abandon your royal duties before I made my move. Though, I suppose if our little game had ended prematurely, my newfound clarity would never come to be.
Do you have any idea how many lives you're putting at risk? Your wickedness will doom us all!
I know. That's kind of the point.
You're aware of what's threatening us?
Threatening us? Funny way to phrase that. A threat has the possibility of never being realized. No, dear. Our decimation is nigh.
Pardon?
I've been keeping tabs on the cosmic charts. So many worlds have fallen already, with ours soon to follow. It was only logical you'd try and use the artifact responsible for dimensional harmony in some useless ploy to prevent what's to come.
What have you to gain from this?
Isn't it obvious? The screams of the unwilling! So many dreams laid to ruin! Universal calamity!
He's not right.
Sanctioning the end of all lives for sick amusement? That's cruel! Even for you!
Any less cruel than leaving me to burn in that accursed dimension? The years I spent there, living off the sparse vegetation that populated that Ifrit hellscape, spending every waking moment wallowing in my defeat. Pride wasn't the only casualty. Ambition, fear, joy, all gone. Had it not been for the torn fabric separating the walls between worlds, I would have died there. How wonderful we get to share in this despair.
You're a maniac! We won't let this happen!
Trying to compensate for leading your kingdom to ruin?
I've always prioritized the safety of my people.
Have you? Continuously vacationing to their world to escape a title you hate is hardly what I'd call selfless.
Don't listen to him!
Perhaps if you paid closer attention to what was happening, you'd have been able to act earlier. Make a difference?
Silver, on 3. 1.
Your parents would be ashamed if they were here to see this.
2.
You will fail. An utter disgrace!
Shut up!
Blaze, don't!
That's it. Finish what your friend couldn't. Have your life mean something.
Blaze, it's okay. He's done.
Right. Thanks, Silver.
Is that,
Look out! We're being swarmed.
Yes! Here it is as promised! The end to all dreams!
I've got the scepter. Let's hurry! Where did he go?
He's gone. They erased him from reality. Silver, come on. We need to hurry.
They just keep coming!
They're thinning in numbers. We can't give in.
Tails is right. Take this!
Home run!
And the crowd goes wild!
Are you okay, Knuckles?
Fine. One of the punks bit me is all.
There doesn't look to be many left. We should round this up quickly before more show up.
I could use my rapid spin attack if there was an opening of some sort.
Leave it to us. On 3, Amy.
Roger.
1,
2,
3! Now, Tails, while they're disorientated.
On it! That should be the last of them.
Phew! Nothing like a pack of ravaging monsters to get the blood flowing.
Nice work, Tails. That was an impressive display of tenacity.
Thank you. Knuckles?
What's wrong?
Your arm!
Where is it? What is happening?
Knuckles? Knuckles!
Tails!
Let go of me! Something happened to him! Where is he?
We have to go! We can't stay!
Knuckles!
The temple's entrance shouldn't be much farther now. Keep moving.
Nothing is slowing them down.
Chaos Spear!
Forget it. Your chaos powers are just making them angrier.
Tangle! Are you okay? Itchy. One of them got me on the leg. That's all.
Chaos Blast! That won't hold them for long.
Can you run? I can try.
Even if we make it to the restoration ship, there won't be enough time to lift off before we're swarmed.
Well, what now? We can't give up.
You're right. Get to the ship and reunite with the others.
What are you doing?
Making it count. Now go! Chaos
Shadow!
Considering the circumstances, there is no reason to hold back. No demon is getting through. Not so long as I, the ultimate life form, draws breath. Chaos Spear! Chaos Blast!
Keep going, Blaze! We're almost at the end of the cove! Take this!
Hopefully everyone else escaped in time.
Rattle! Yeah! Oh, you want some more? Yeah! You got me mad as a good snake!
Marie!
She needs our aid. Come on.
Am I as happy as Larry to see you two? This old boy just turned into a wombat's picnic. Where are the others?
That's what we're wondering. We may need to go search for them while there's still time.
No need, mate. Look over your shoulder.
It's Tails and Amy. Good to know they made it out safe.
What of the other two?
Scepter? You found it. So this wasn't for nothing.
Why the long faces, guys?
My thoughts exactly.
You've seriously gotta stop doing that!
Hold on. Where's Knuckles?
He's...
Sonic! Hey, are you not seeing this? More of those buggers are appearing just over the horizon. We're about to be up a gum tree if we don't leave now.
Marine, set sail. I'm trusting you to get us out of here.
Consider it done. The dog's breakfast this adventure has become.
Ooh, what about Sonic? Surely we aren't just gonna leave him.
He'll be here.
How do you...
Silver? He'll be here.
Okay...
Where'd you see him last?
Sonic? Knuckles? He's not coming with us.
Knuckles.
No. It can't be true.
He disappeared. Right in front of me. Those monsters got him.
We must meet with Team B and leave this dimension immediately. The Soul Dimension. My home. It's no more.
I can't... That idiot.
Hello? Rouge, are you there?
To what do I owe the pleasure, kid?
Is Shadow with you? He isn't picking up for some reason.
He's... Shadow, Omega... They didn't make it.
No.
But we got the crystal. That's all that matters. We're headed your way.
Listen to me very carefully, Rouge. If you run into any Time Eaters once you get here, do not, under any circumstances, let them touch you.
What do you mean?
I mean, even the smallest wound is unsurvivable.
Oh, no.
Hello?
Autopilot engage.
Rouge? What's going...
Tangle! Can you hear me? Tangle, please!
Whisper.
I'm here. I've got you. You're okay. You're okay.
Phew. That's a relief. Could you maybe hold on a little tighter?
No! Tangle! Don't leave! Please! I love you! I love you!
I'm sorry.
A burden or a gift? Did you ever find out?
Hey, were you saying something just now?
No.
Huh. Weird.
could have sworn.
Can I be honest with you?
Sure. What is it?
I will use the Soul Emeralds to send everyone back to the egg carrier in Sonic's time. But I'm not coming.
Is that a joke of some kind?
This is my world. My home. My people. The sun will never shine down on any of it ever again. As the sole ruler, it is my duty to stay here and fight, no matter the outcome.
This isn't about what Eggman Nega said, is it? Blaze, none of this was your fault!
Then whose fault is it? Time Eaters have been invading the Soul Kingdom for days under my watch. Innocent thousands have lost their lives without a princess to rely upon for guidance. Look at the sky, how it bleeds. I'm a failure, Silver. A disgrace. So many have already given their lives for this cause. The least I could do is offer mine.
Nonsense!
You wouldn't understand.
No, I do. Everyone in my time, everyone I've ever known, everyone I've either fought for or beside has been lost. The future is gone, and not a second goes by where I don't think about how it could have been prevented.
Silver.
But giving up isn't so virtuous. No. It'd be cowardly. If there is a chance, a single chance at all, that we can help those we couldn't before, or positively touch the lives of 1 to a billion people, then we owe it to keep fighting. Anything less will not suffice.
Well...
All hands on deck! A shot across the bow! Batten down the hatches! Brace for a real scrapper!
What?
Are you blind, mate? Look!
The Time Eaters. They're gaining. Can this ship go any faster?
Wouldn't matter if it could! We're surrounded! Never took those scrub-headed turkeys for good swimmers!
What's going on?
Our time is running out.
We'll fight to the last man!
Looks like you won't have to, Captain. The cavalry's here.
All of you better hurry. I don't plan on sticking around here long.
I can only carry 2 people at once.
Okay then. Get Sonic and Amy out of here. I'll carry Marine and Blaze. We are leaving. All of us.
Let's.
Hey, where are we going? What about my ship? I never volunteered to go world hopping.
I'm sorry, Marine. It was wrong of me to keep it from you. I just couldn't help but mistake you for the child you once were.
What do you have to tell me?
This world is at its end.
What?
Do it fast, Blaze! Those monsters are persistent!
What? They can fly? Ugh, of course they can fly!
Everyone, gather around. You too, Whisper.
We're back!
So it would seem.
Yippee! Congrats on not being dead!
We wanted to have a surprise party, but the boss forbids us from going shopping unattended.
Yeah, especially after the incident.
But we have some cake if any of you are hungry.
Gonna have to pass. Thanks anyway.
Where is Eggman?
Father isn't feeling well. But in his absence, I'm in charge. We can still commence at the clean scene. However, I shall require some assistance in managing both the artifacts and the machinery we'll use to utilize their power.
I'll help.
Good. We'd best get started then.
Hey, something doesn't seem right. Where's Big Bro?
He found what he was looking for.
Huh, I never knew you was missing anything.
More than you know.
Will we be seeing him again?
No, I don't think anyone will.
Oh. Will, is he happy at least?
The happiest he's ever been.
I suppose that's good then.
Whisper? Wait a minute. Where's Tangle?
Tangle got bit when we were leaving.
No. Don't tell me. Not Tangle! I never even got to say
goodbye. Sonic? Where are you going?
There's something I have to do. I'll be back.
It's okay, Amy. Let's go outside. Get some fresh air.
Oh. Okay.
Come, Marina. Let's talk.
Alright!
Well, I'll leave both of you to it.
Off to go steal the Master Emerald now that Knuckles isn't there to guard it?
Don't be stupid. Knuckles not being there is precisely why I have no further interest in that repugnant eyesore. Lay off the accusations and save the world, will ya?
I'm sorry.
So am I, kid.
The journey must have been difficult.
There's no time to dwell on it. Everyone is counting on us. Let's get started.
While this entity's motive is unknown, he's done nothing but tell the truth so far. There doesn't look to be a way out of this.
Blimey! Then our home really is doomed, isn't it? And the people in it?
Gone. And now, I fear we too will follow.
Everyone we've ever met? All my mates at Southern Island? Kylock? It's the end of the world. Why are we still fighting?
Our worlds may be in jeopardy, but there exists more. More that can be saved. More with other soul kingdoms. Others yous and other me's. They deserve a chance, do they not?
No, you're right. I guess I'm just... I'm scared.
So am I. Care to keep me company?
Bloody oath I will.
Then let's hasten our steps. The sunsets here are just as beautiful.
Once we reunited, Blaze used the Soul Emeralds to teleport us back here. Then, well, you know the rest.
That's horrible.
Omega, Knuckles, Shadow, Tangle. They all died with honor. Hopefully I see a similar end.
Careful, Espio. Soon you might get your wish.
What about you three? Anything interesting happened while we were away?
Not really. Eggman locked himself in his office and hasn't come out since. His 2 employees, servants, children, whatever they are, played hopscotch with Charmy. Then after, we came here to Egteria to get some grub. Food ain't half bad.
You're right. That all sounds pretty uninteresting.
We fulfilled our responsibilities. That's enough.
Same here. At least the worst is over. Whatever happens next is out of our hands.
Hey, Charmy, turn that up, will ya?
Got it, boss!
Breaking news! This is reporter Anderson coming to you live at downtown Westopolis. It's been an hour since the city has been under siege by these unidentified creatures. According to several reports, they share a striking resemblance to the monsters responsible for the Empire City invasion. GUN forces have been decimated, and the agency's commander has been confirmed KIA. Evacuation efforts are underway with casualties up to the thousands, and other cities look to be under threat by the same thing.
This doesn't feel real.
Easy, Charmy. Remember, the news likes to exaggerate.
Currently, we are taking shelter in a run-down factory among other civilians. None of us are sure how long the barriers will last. To anyone watching, stay strong.
Those kids better hurry.
Eh? Oh, you're back. Whisper, was it? Right. You're the one with a vendetta. Join the club, am I right? Years of animosity, rage, shock and awe. For what? To end it here, surrounded by my most hated enemies, in the middle of nowhere. It'd be funny if it weren't so humiliating. Still angry, eh? Why? It doesn't matter what I did to your feeble squad of insurgents. Their story would have come to an end sooner or later.
Do not speak their names!
I don't even know their names. There she is. Now you're walking away? Don't get me wrong. I'd prefer to savor these last fleeting moments of existence. But what incentive do you have to take the high ground? Grr! Don't you get it? That was your one opportunity for your pathetic life to mean something!
It already does.
Huh? What nonsense!
Hey there.
Hi, Sonic. What you got there?
These are for you.
Roses!
I saw them earlier, among other flowers. This island is pretty great.
Let me guess. You've explored it already, haven't you?
Might as well while we wait for Tails to do his thing.
Oh, Sonic. You never change. What a beautiful sunset.
You can say that again.
But it might be the last one we share.
Yeah, might be.
Aren't you, I don't know, sad? Afraid?
Sure I am. But why dwell on those feelings with such an awesome view in front of us?
All my life, I wanted to catch up to you. That was until I tried to move on. Why chase the wind if it keeps slipping through my fingers? You know?
Amy.
But that wasn't a solution. It was a lie. A lie I don't want to tell myself anymore, but now it might be too late.
That's funny.
What? What part of that was funny?
Nothing, just you're a lousy liar.
I love you, Sonic the Hedgehog. I always have and I always will. And nothing can get in the way of that. Will you stay with me?
Always.
Okay, that should be the last calibration.
Check again. The slightest error could destroy trillions.
No pressure. There it is. The Soul and Chaos Emeralds are in place. The Chaos Crystal's joint compatibility has unified both power outputs, and the machine is channeling it all to the scepter. We did it.
Yet we still lost. No countermeasures have been set. No solution to our corruption at our disposal. We are all doomed.
But they're not.
They?
Everyone else. We didn't just save the world this time. We saved all of them.
But no one will ever know what took place here. You do realize that, right? On the other side of this world's boundaries, there's another miles per hour living the same life you were before this all started, blissfully unaware everything he knows is under threat. Does it count as saving the universe if we're to blame for the fractures in the first place?
That's certainly a way of looking at things.
Unlike the others, you operate on logic. What changed?
I don't know. I guess heroes don't need logic.
Perhaps it is a blessing. Not even my simulations can fully contemplate the ramifications of time coming to an end.
Maybe there's other time eaters out there?
Hope is hardly an appropriate substitute given the severity of our current plight.
Hope is all we have.
I think Father is mad at me.
What? Why?
I'm not good enough. He built me to be his perfect creation. However, I can't save him.
But none of this is your fault.
Whoever is to blame changes nothing. I just wish I could be by his side. One last time.
Sage?
The purge. It's begun.
I'll go tell the others.
So, it's done.
When will it happen?
At any moment.
Well, mates, if this is truly it, it was an honor being your captain.
It was an honor being your matey marine. I just wish everyone else could be here to see what we did.
They know, sweetheart. All of us knew we had this in the bag the moment we set off.
None of this feels right. There has to be something we can try.
There is not. In spite of our efforts, we achieved nothing in regards to our own survival.
We made it count. That's enough.
Charmy, Espio, it's been a wild ride.
I'd do it all again.
Two are the best.
No, Charmy, the three of us are the best of the best.
I'm proud of everyone here.
Same here, little buddy. What say we stop standing around here and go outside? The weather is pretty nice.
What was that?
What are we standing around like a bunch of drongos for? Let's move!
Is that Shadow?
He made it.
That's not Shadow.
Wait, then who? Oh no!
Hey, is it just me? Or is the sky red and scarier than usual?
Since the beginning of time, I have been forced to witness the start and end of countless stories. Now, I am the beholder of the pen. The gates have opened for some divine intervention.
Oh, sugar honey iced tea.
Blaze? Silver?
What is it?
We doing this or what?
You mean? If that's our current objective, then we must hurry.
Everyone, get back inside. We'll hold the door.
You heard the man! Move!
Nothing gets through, boys.
We'll fight to the last man!
If we fall with honor.
Tails! Will using the emeralds mess anything up?
The power usage might delay the process ever so slightly, but so long as they stay in place, then we should be good to go.
Well, here goes nothing.
We'll stand together.
And do whatever it takes.
Go show that ultimate lifeform wannabe who's boss.
Team, don't let your captain down!
Shine as bright as you can!
We're counting on you, Free.
Now more than ever.
Finish this.
My kingdom will live on across countless dimensions. I'll make sure of it.
While my future may be gone, so many others still have theirs to look forward to. I won't let them down!
We're unstoppable, and it'll stay that way until the end of time.
This is it.
Blaze! Silver! Our trip together was perfect.
But we never got the chance to take it.
We did. Just not here.
Of course. I can see it now. We had a lot of fun, didn't we?
I know we did.
I'm leaving it in your hands, little buddy. Take care.
Sonic! Thank you.
For what?
I was wondering when you'd arrive.
What gives? Got tired of waiting in your dark bubble?
Purging thousands of universes tore an even deeper hole across the cosmos. A hole that brought me a reprieve from my eons of impassive observation. It's only natural I take advantage of the situation to try and cease this foolish plan.
Well, you're gonna leave disappointed. Call off your monsters, or else.
The Time Eaters don't answer to me. They answer to no one. Not a single force can stop the winds of time.
Yet, you're here to aid in their destruction.
Not destruction, progress. How could you want to prevent the end? Universal completion. Harmony.
We're not having this conversation again.
Well, of course. It's pointless to try and reason with an agent of chaos. So that leaves the alternative.
Give us your best shot.
Hey, we went to refuel and heard some strange noises outside! Is everything...
Not now, you two! Come on, guys! Let's help the chaotics with that door! Right!
Let's give them a good decking!
After you.
Hey, we're here to...
Get back! They're going to burst through!
You all need to get out of there!
We're the chaotics, ma'am. We never leave a job half-baked.
Doctor! Espio! Join me!
Move it! We have to go!
This is not good. Our numbers are thinning.
That doesn't change anything. We're not letting any of them through. If they destroy Eggman's machine, all of it was for nothing.
They won't. Oh, I reckon that.
Get ready then! Give it all you got and then some!
He's tougher than he looks!
What's the matter, Sonic? Giving up?
Never happening.
Therein lies the problem. What about Merlina? It was you who taught her not to fear the inevitable. But when it's your world on the line...
Our world is over. Only ours!
We'll see about that.
Agreed! Take this! Now's your chance!
Thanks, Silver. You with me, Blaze?
Absolutely. Come on.
This pain, it's so foreign, so real. All of this is my doing.
Looks like he wants more.
Let's give it to him.
Come on! Keep it coming! I might have the hip, but as soon as the captain's fist friend! Still on parrot, those are the bubbles that hold the vine! When is that thing on the hingy going to be finished?
There is no estimates. You must keep fighting.
Fine by me! Keeping these hideous things at bay is strangely therapeutic, and I've had a really bad day!
Shouldn't we be helping?
We are helping, Cubot. Emotional support goes a long way. You can do it, team!
What? One slip past me! He's heading for the machine!
Got it.
Whisper, behind you!
Whisper!
Make it count, Tails.
What's happening over there? No, do that! And that!
Kid, can you fix it?
Yeah, I need some cover.
You still have plenty. Go, grant her wish.
Piece of cake.
You sure? This vessel killed you once, Hedgehog, and history has a nasty habit of repeating itself. Take this! What?
Some habits are bound to be broken. Blaze, now!
Finish it off, Silver.
You're done!
Think that did it?
For someone as persistent as him? Doubt it.
Sonic!
What's up, Sage?
The machine got damaged. Tails is trying to fix it, but we're being overwhelmed.
Then I'll lend a hand.
Sonic, look out!
You're mine!
If I'm going to go, I'm going to go out with some glory!
Father, you came back!
Of course I did, dear daughter.
Not a minute too soon. Always one for dramatic timing, aren't you, Egghead?
Less blabbering, rodent. Or fight. Ah!
Father!
What did that fool hope to achieve?
The same thing we're going to do.
Shut up and fight!
I'm almost done!
Orbot, before the worst comes, I need you to know!
It's okay, Cubot. Me too.
Oh, so you stole bottles of my premium motor oil and I was looking? Good. Glad it wasn't just me.
Yes! Wait, what?
Come at me, you sticky notes! Captain Marine will never surrender!
It's now or never, kid!
You can't do it, Tails! I believe in you!
Purge will reach completion in T-minus 15 seconds.
did it! I did it.
Father? Father, are you okay?
Sage! Is that you?
Affirmative. Can you stand?
Purge will reach completion in T-minus 15 seconds.
Looks like that little fox pulled it off.
What do we do?
You have something for me. Take my hand.
Okay. Now what? What is it you want?
I already have it. My moment.
Purge completion in T-minus 10 seconds.
You're all wasting my time!
9 seconds.
Repugnant beast!
8 seconds.
Where do you think you're going?
7.
Hold him, Silver!
I'm trying!
6.
Eternal tranquility lies in wait for us, and you dare erase it?
5.
Silver!
Almost there. Let go of me, you deplorable leeches!
No can do.
We're seeing this through to the end.
No!
3.
It was an honor. Blaze.
2.
The honor was all mine, Silver.
1.
Huh? This dark place again? Is this another vision?
I doubt it.
Eggman?
In the flesh.
If you're here, then where are the others?
Gone. As we will soon be. None of us exist anymore. We are now fading embers, soon to fizzle out into obscurity.
Figured as much. I don't feel all here.
Do either of you see it? That faraway light glistening in the distance like a star. That's the world of materiality. A world lost to us. It's so blinding.
Speak for yourself. It's the only thing here worth looking at.
Though there are hardly many options.
Since before my first memory, I've spent every moment stuck here, watching from afar, to actually be able to touch, feel, change. I think I'm angry. Angry these feelings were robbed.
There it is.
What?
The point of living. To feel.
To feel. Huh. It feels nice.
Who would have thought it'd be you and I standing together at the end, Sonic?
Life works in mysterious ways.
I don't regret any of it. I want you to know that. If I could do it all over again, I would.
I'm well aware. Thank you for the fun memories, Eggman. It's been a blast. We both know that the reality of fuck.
Look, he's doing his thing and I'm doing mine. Just thought it'd be nice to spend some quality time together. Blah, 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 blah. Oh my. Amy Rose, don't fail me now.
You don't understand. Trillions of lives depend on it. There's a You know this would be really easy for a real AI to pronounce, but I am but a simple human.
But even if our struggles don't amount to much in the end, the journey there is... What the fuck? God damn it! Sonic, I think you're tripping on your... Don't remind me!
Ooh, let's get pizza!
Stuffed crust? No anchovies?
Extra mushrooms? It's really hard to say extra mushrooms while sounding like a badass. Oh boy.
Exactly. Deceit is Eggman's specialty. God damn it. Sorry, Sonic. I live on an island that floats in the sky in the middle of fucking nowhere. I don't say words so well.
Captain Marine. For real this time. Ever since Sonic told me to keep that rabbit knee-deep in hard yakker. Yakker, the little alien from Sonic Colors. Yakker. That went well.
Lord Eggman's hunch was correct. My sensors, no, it's sensors. Why am I saying sensors? What is this, Dragon Ball, like Zenny as in money? No, it's sensors. God, I can't even talk today. What is wrong with me? I am so sorry. Keep this in character, don't mind. I'm sorry, let me try again.
Welcome, Sonic. The boss has been... Welcome, Sonic! The boss has been expecting you!
Unfortunately, no. Since Gunn branded him a criminal for all that whole
Stay still, you little pimp squeak! Oh, wait a minute. It says pimp squeak. I think it's supposed to be pip squeak. Okay. It's the writer.
If your memory is as sharp as your instincts, I suppose you remember the promising lead we had on an Eggman facility that could possibly be harboring one of his two stolen... Shoot!
Black Void, Golden Hedgehog, Elophis, I presume. Also, why does your voice sound so familiar? I could be asking you the same question, Sonic. Why do you sound so familiar? I don't know, it's like I heard you somewhere else before, but I can't really put my finger on it. Same. It makes me want to destroy you slightly less. Only slightly. Well, at least you're just some tall, dark, and imitating gold hedgehog rather than some other gold hedgehog with swirly red eyes and looks like he hasn't had a bath in 50 years. Oh god, don't remind me of him. He is the worst. Tell me about it, dude. Seriously, I go up to people, I tell them about Supersonic, and they think, oh, you're like that one guy with the crazy eyes. And I'm like, no, that guy is a lunatic. I never knew that guy. He is so annoying. The only reason why he's so popular is because of that one rhythm game the kids are playing. Oh, what's it called again? Funky Wednesday or something? Name slips my tongue. But, yeah. Anyway, back to being evil.
Agreed. Eggman may not be involved, but oh my god. My leads have run cold, and I can't speak.
Look, he's doing his thing and I'm doing mine. Just thought it'd be nice to spend some quality time together is all. Quality time, blah 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 blah. Oh god. Amy, don't get the tongue twisters, Amy Rose. You need to stay clear for this.
Those creatures came and destroyed everything I fought so hard to protect. All of these...
Why else do you both retain some memory of it all? Including that little kiss. Can we maybe not talk about the whole kissing thing? It was kinda weird. It was funny as hell, dude.
It was...
Complete. Are you kidding me? I should know how to pronounce this word. Okay!
That's usually their way of providing a warning. And Shadow wasn't able to control his Chaos Blast, likely due to the emeralds of this dimension undergoing the same phenomenon. Oh my god, that was...
That was the phone. Ring ring. Hello, what's that? I've got a message during my recording booth. Okay, it's no you!
The Time Eater will consume all. No way! You mean the one time where everyone was yelling at me about a homing shot? Yes, it was annoying. Wonder why Shadow showed up. He said he had some business in the white space. I don't really know what it is yet. We'll soon find out, Sonic.
Oh, don't worry, I'm pulling your leg, mate. I used to be quite a troublemaker. How do you fake a laugh? Blimey.
Which is why their cooperation is unlikely, making those worse and
God, I'm gonna cry.
This is wasting time. Either continue the mission or die with him. Better reach a oh god, no, this is not good. Either continue the mission or die with him. Better reach a decision. Oh god, why can I not say decision? Oh, this is gonna take several takes.
Not at all. If your world wasn't also an
Remember our deal, Omega? The doctor is all yours. Y'all.
So I ran down and I got myself a cup of frozen waffles and I threw them out in the sea. I said, fetch, mate, go get those waffles. And then it said... Oh no. I was so far in. I was almost done with the skit and I screwed up. Oh no. Giant sea squid rises up out of the water and tries to tip over my boat. And I yelled at him, I said, hey mate, you can go kid. Oh my god, again? Again? Oh my god, why? And I'm sitting there and I'm trying to think, how am I going to get rid of this boat before it completely tips over my entire Oh. Why? Why? I'm just trying to tell a tall tale. Oh my god, I can't get it out. Oh my gosh.
Are we going to tell her? Hey guys, this is a weird ASMR thing. Watch this, guys. Here's the sound of a Coke tin.
By some miracle, just head to the center left staircase and power... Oh my god.
I hate this. Why? Anyway, next take.
By some miracle, just head to the head to the center left staircase and power...
Even at this moment, you're repeating the past to try and eliminate the past. Dang it. Oh, now look who's messing up lines. Shut it!
Would you seriously risk... Would you seriously risk... I did it again! Oh my god! Would you seriously... I swear to god.
It's got something! There's a powerful signal emitting 1,200 kilometers east. According to these geographical readings, there's this no... God damn it. This is no documented land that is regularly 2,000 miles.
Once we reunited, Blaze used the Soul Emeralds to teleport us back here.
270,000 simulations have been run for a scenario in which we fail to manufacture... Okay, this is fine.
Johnny? The Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and...
Whatever the case, we shouldn't come to any hard conclusions just yet. They said that weird. No!
Since the beginning of time, I've been forced to witness the start and end of countless stories. Now I am the beholder of the pen. The gates have opened for some divine intervention. Now, I shall make Sonic and Shadow kiss in front of everyone.
You can do it, Tails! I believe in you!
I'm suing this entire production for emotional damage. Oh, fuck you for ending it like that.